What's up, everybody? I think we're live finally.
What's up?
I'm Nathan, the Brick Slayer, with my co-host James from Brick Junkies. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. This is a continuation of the 72-hour Lego community live stream. We'll be going for the next 2 hours, and then after us is the last spot, which is Blue Bucket Brigade. So you can check them out as soon as we're done. But
nice.
Yeah.
72 hours. Who's actually been watching it? Like, I watched a couple different ones. I jumped around, but I had a hard time actually finding some of them sometimes. It was like the links weren't right and the times were off. And
yeah, it was confusing. They need to have like a
website.
a video like a couple days ahead that has all the links to all the things.
Yeah. A lot of them had them in their comments if you look at them. I think a couple of them are messed up here and there.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're gonna give away some poly bags today, so stick around.
I got a couple giveaways too.
Oh,
I want to make sure we get up to it. We got to get at least like 50 or 100 people in the chat to make it to do it though. Can't just be the same 5, 10, 15 people. We gotta get some extra people. So some people, tell them to get their ass on here, start watching, and when it comes game time, we gotta have like 50 people at least.
Yep. So Brick Cloth is here. He just won on the last live stream that they were having.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yep. Hauling and balling. Let's see who we got in the chat today. We got 50 caliber Bricks, who's one of our VIPs on our Brick Slingers Discord, so you get all the deals I find. I post them right away. The link is on the top of the chat if you want to go check out our Discord. There's a free option and a paid option. The paid option, you get into the secret area where you can see all the deals. So I have a really huge haul I did. Quite a few deals, but we'll go over that later. So let's see. Alex, he's behind you, I think. We got Mike Breezy. We got Minifig Collector, Bama Bricks, Brick Sloth, Brick Squid. Get my comments load here. Willie Neblet Jr., David, welcome. Brick Revolution, Dude Jude 20. People keep messing on this other Discord. And we got David West. He's going to be on the show in a little bit to show off his store and how he does things. We are sponsored by brickfreedom.com. If you need a website to sync your Bricklink and Brick Owl stores, go ahead and check out Brick Freedom. It works wonderful.
It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, yeah. That multi-order picking now, since I'm getting like 5 to 8 orders a day, is like super slick.
It doesn't save a ton of time, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely paying off. So, plus I redid my whole office again. So the last Sunday, hey Leaf Hunter, hey Howard, hey Mike B, and so the last weekend I kind of showed around my whole office because I expanded on the last possible wall space I had to put bins. I got all the bins up except 2, which got delayed in the UPS for some reason. But I got them up, and then I was like, well, we had David on, and he showed us that sweet storage table kind of thing he had.
We got all kinds of
Rocky's guy. So I was looking into building something like that would give me bigger. It'd be smaller than a shoebox, but bigger than a large drawer, like an in-between. So I found some containers at Walmart. I'll show you the link later after David's on, but I made a sweet sorting table with diamond plate. It's spectacular. And you will not believe how cheap I got it because everything was on clearance of the entire table.
You got the whole thing for $3. I know you.
Not that cheap, but it was cheap. So
pulled it out of the dumpster.
And then I also was like, well, my closet is a mess. And because of the huge Lego haul I got, I had to take all my shoe boxes out to fit the Legos in there. So I ended up putting like 30 feet of shelving in the closet. So now it's all nice and organized.
Check you out.
So the only thing I got left is to run some more lights tomorrow. I got to wire in some lights.
Lights, hell, you got a lot of inventory to start working on. I know you're off for the next week, so you better get all that stuff unboxed and put in those drawers, those empty drawers behind you.
I know.
I hate start filling them.
I listed a bunch of it, and then I'm like, get an order, and now I have to go dig out 110.
Open the boxes and pull parts. Oh man, you shouldn't do that. That's gonna bite you in the ass so bad later.
Hey, but I was at 250,000 for like an hour, and I was getting lots of orders. Now I'm at like 245.
That's good.
But hey, the money's flowing.
260 this week, I think.
The what?
I think we got up to 260 this week.
Oh dang!
Yep. Actually, we're at 264 right now. So we were 270. Oh, my kids got more. They want to know if I want to upload their lists right now. I can upload a couple lists. I ain't doing much. How big a list you guys got?
I bet you mine's close to 6,000 parts again.
I was kind of the 6,000 parts, so we'll get up to around. We should get up around 270 tonight if we did it. Cool. We've been doing a lot of inventory this week. Oh my god! I just finished all the. Well, I didn't quite finish. I still got another couple little subcategories to go, but I did all the slopes, black slopes today. I probably got like. There's got to be thousands of them over there.
Nice.
Yeah. I got like almost like a half a quart cup full of black cheese slopes. There's got to be 500-600 of them in there.
Here, let me show you guys the. Let me show you the Discord quick. As soon as I find where my share screen is.
I haven't been on the Discord much. I apologize. I need to get on there and post more. I've been so buried in just doing sorting stuff. I haven't really been on the computer much at all.
So this is a Discord. This is a cow.
This is a cursor.
I have a few Discords here, but
Looks just like mine. I think we're all on the same ones.
oh, it froze. As soon as James gets that computer done, we won't have this issue.
Is that actually the computer, or is that your connection?
No, it's the computer.
Is it? Okay.
My Chromebook is getting corona from all the energy I'm trying to power out of it.
You brought corona home and
Three monitors, all kinds of stuff. So the Brick Slayer Discord, the link is at the top of the chat. When you come and join, you just got to read the rules and then hit the green check mark right there, and that will give you a role and you will become a subscriber. And then if you want to become a Deal Slayer member, because those are the cool people, the Deal Slayers, you will get to see. So as the general one, as a subscriber, you will get all these menus on the top here. It's got the Brick Slingers live stream, new sets released if anyone posts, off topic, you can donate, you can share your Lego hauls. And then the second one here, if you have Bricklink questions, Brick Owl questions, Brick Freedom questions, Brick Packer questions, Brick Sync questions, and then off topic questions. That covers about all of it. So the Deal Slayer members, they only get to see this area here, additional, which is the Lego clearance deals, the Lego sale deals, which is like retail deals that part out for 3 times, and then used Lego deals if you know of any. And then there's a
Lego,
chat.
that's the Lego porn section, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you got to subscribe to get the Lego porn.
But like if we click on the clearance deal, there's no clearance right now. So there's nothing in there. I haven't posted anything. But the Lego sales deals, there's some in here. So I'll just give you a little look. Like just Walmart has 501st for $24. Target has 40% off Lego sets right now. So See, you get to find these things when I post them if you're on here.
And it's
All
like
right.
live. It's not like waiting for somebody to put out a video tomorrow of what they got 2 days ago. That's what
Yeah.
I see a lot of people do. Like, oh, look at my haul from like last Friday. It's like, well, what good? That's not going to do anybody any good today. That shit's gone.
So here's the link for that if you want to join. All right. So we have David West with us of DNA Bricks. He is going to show us his store. He reached out and said he'd like to be on the show. So anyone can do that. It's real easy. All you have to do is go to brick-slayer.com, click on the contact button, and then just fill in the form, and I'll get an email, and then I'll reach out to you. So there's the instructions right on the bottom there. Super easy. All right, let's bring David in here.
Howdy.
Oh, hello there.
What's up, dude?
Hello. Packing
So-
an order.
Yeah, so what's the name of your store?
What was that?
What's the name of your store?
DNA Bricks.
What made you pick that name?
So originally it was me and another guy, and his name starts with A. So it was like David and
Oh.
A. Like DNA, awesome.
That's cool.
It doesn't have
No,
to
it's
do with
just-
the human body.
No.
DNA.
Clever. At least we thought.
Yeah.
How
Nice.
big your store and how long you been doing it?
We started, so in June, we got a bunch of bulk deals. I mean, maybe deals. I didn't know as much then, but we just got a bunch of bulk used. And we sorted that until August, like 2 months. We were just going at it before we listed anything. And then we listed it all and then opened. And I think the first day of August was when we finally opened. And I've been doing it by myself since
Oh, for about 3 months.
mid-September.
Well, that's good. How big's your store right now?
Let me give an exact number. I know it's around. It was my highest ever the other day, but then I got a bunch of orders.
Yeah, don't you hate that? You get those high numbers and it's like all of a sudden you turn around, it's like, damn, where'd it go?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta think. I mean, the goal of getting it high is to get it low, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So right now I've got 6,100 lots and 52,456 items.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So my lot
For one
count
person.
is a lot higher compared to like item count, I guess.
Yeah. Well, if you're dealing with used, your lot counts will always be a lot higher because you got
Yeah, that's what I realized.
so many different pieces.
And there's all the old variations and old colors.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I bought a lot off of Facebook this week. Actually, I bought it last week. It showed up this week, and it was kind of cool. The lady, evidently, I don't know what the name of her store was, but her and her husband had a Bricklink store, and I guess the guy passed away. And she was, she was older, I guess, and she's like, it was her husband's kind of hobby, and started the store and was doing it for fun. But I guess he was definitely older because she said as he got older, he was having trouble with his eyesight and stuff, and he was having a lot of trouble with the different colors. I guess they were pretty new to it, like within the last year, and he passed away like 4 to 6 months ago. So it was all very recent. And I don't know if anybody else on here has one of these, but she had some stuff up for sale. And the thing that caught my eye, just because I kind of went off the deep end and doing color chart for Lego because there's so many of them. And I wanted to go back and get as many as I could. And the thing she had up for sale that was in his part of his store collection was this. I don't know if anybody else has a copy of this. This is a wicked cool book. It has got a ton of cool information on every color, not just all the current ones. But I mean, you go through it, and it's got like pages and pages of all the different colors from the very beginning to all the what do you call it? What's the little micro bricks? I forgot what it is off the top of my head. It starts with
Modular.
yeah, Modulex, all the old weird kits and lines that they had. But that's a pretty cool book. If anybody finds one and get it cheap enough, buy it. It's got a lot of cool information in it if you really care about the history of the colors and stuff and where they came from. But anyway, I bought everything she had for sale. It was like about 10 pounds of bricks and the book, and I got the whole thing relatively cheap. But Will wants to know if it mentions the years and colors, the pieces that break. I don't think so. It's basically just a history of the colors, what they are, what years they were, and like it's got the RGB, the CMYK, Pantone, like all the cross reference. If you actually had to match these colors for some reason, if you wanted to get paints or something made, it's got all the technical data for the colors in it, but it doesn't really talk much about all the real brittle colors. And I know a friend of a friend explained to me what happened with all that brittle stuff. I don't know how many people know about it or not, but at one point it was a BASF or whoever the plastic supplier was used to be supplying the pellets to Lego pre-colored. That's where all those little prototype bricks come from. Is the company was prototyping the bricks and sending them to Lego for approval before they'd send the pellets to Lego, because that's why the studs don't have the Lego logo on it. But at some point in time, Lego decided that it would be more cost-effective for them to color them themselves in-house. And they started buying their own plastic, applying their own coloring to it, and that's when they had problems with all the brittle bricks. When they took over all the coloring themselves for a while until they got the formulas worked out to where they weren't as brittle. But they had to put so much coloring in to get the colors to match the old colors or whatever the new ones were, that something was off in the mix. And that's where all the brittle pieces came from, was the beginning of Lego taking over the coloring themselves. But after like a year or two, once they realized what was going on, they fixed it. But all those bricks are still out there floating around, falling apart. Anyway, so back to your store.
Yeah, for sure. I remember when we first started doing the colors, I looked up obviously there's no completely good way to tell because all the images come from the screen. So it was super hard with the Bricklink colors. And I remember I saw that book and I read the whole story of the guy who did it or who wrote it. He's super interesting story.
The best one I found, if you go online, if you're looking for color information, is go to Brickset, and they have got a really, really good in-depth collection of really high resolution, super highly lit photos of all the parts. And that's the one I always use for any kind of part cross-referencing, aside from my own color chart, which is just about complete. I mean, I've got damn near almost every color they had now. So
yeah, I know I'm definitely missing a few.
These two right here actually have the same name and the same part, or different color numbers, but the same name. And they're both two different purples. But if you look them up, they're both under I think they're both violets, but there's two different violets. They don't tell you that.
Huh.
So there's a couple of them you got to be really careful of. But one of there's a picture online that was really cool. Is there some of the transparents when you're going through the old transparents? I'm sure you run into it all the time. Is the color differences between reds or greens? There'll be 5 different shades of green, but they're all the same green transparent. It's just
Mhm.
different colors, different amounts of fading over the years.
And the worst part with that is they all get super foggy from being in attics or whatever in huge tubs for decades.
Yeah. It's oxidation is what it is. It's like rust basically forming on the outside of the plastic. That's why if you take peroxide and sunlight to it, it'll eat it away and you'll get back to the base color. But you got to get something to eat off the oxidation that's building up on the outside of the parts.
Yeah. I found a super, I don't know, super old, but one of the flags that just clips on from one of the old pirate sets, and it's super yellow. And that was the first time I tried to like use the peroxide on anything. And it works,
pretty
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold it like the day after I listed it too.
James, what's the name of that book? I'm going to put the link in the chat.
There's actually a brand new one that just came out like a month ago. It's called the Unofficial Lego Color Guide. It's back, yeah. They came out with a 4th edition. When I looked this one up, because I'd never seen the book before, I looked it up and it just said like 4th edition was just released like a month ago. And I was like, oh well, I'll just buy this one. They've only added 1 or 2 colors. I don't care. But yeah, it's got a lot of good information if you're looking at technical side of the colors and you really want to know what years there were for and what different categories they came in. Because some of the colors are only Modulix. Some of the colors are going to be only Scalia or only the, what's that other little fairy tale version they had? I forgot what it's called.
Elves,
No, not elves, the older stuff. They had Scalia,
Belleville,
Belleville's one of them.
Fabulous.
Yeah, Fabuland's got a couple of custom colors that were only available. It's one of the parts I'm still trying to get. There's a 1x4 purple plate that only came in, I think it's a Fabuland kit. It's the only kit that ever was produced for it. I still have, every time I order them from a Bricklink person, I get the wrong colors. So I'm probably gonna wind up having to buy somebody who has like the complete set so I can get the right part. Which kind of sucks because it's like a $75 kit to get a 1x4 plate.
And then you find out that they parted it out off Bricklink and got
Yeah,
the other one
right.
too.
No, if I buy one, I'll buy a sealed one just to make sure I got the right parts. But
For sure. Is that the only part that comes in that color?
well, it's the only part that'll fit my chart because I'm trying to keep it within a 2x4 flat area. What I'm trying to do is get 2x2 plates with a 2x2 tile, so you've got an example of both a plate and a tile finish. And I've actually got some stuff on there that are parts that I bought that are oversized. Let's say like these right here. These are extra parts for my color chart. So whenever I'm buying something, I buy more than I really need. So I've got a couple extras. But like this piece, this is one of those really weird purples. It's like a blue purple. And it's one of the few parts that it comes in. When I bought this just to cut it up, I'm going to completely cut this part up and use that 2x2 plate out of the middle of it. I don't care about the rest of it.
Sure.
Once it's put in the chart, you won't be able to tell that it's cut. But like this one, this is like old Belleville colors, I think. These are like old parts. So I bought these to do the same thing. I'm going to put them on my CNC laser or router and just make 2 plates out of them and scrap the rest of it. So I've got the plates I want for the color chart. So I did that with a lot of weird parts that don't come in certain parts. Some of them you can't get plates or tiles in certain colors. So, I bought whatever parts are available that'll work that I can chop up and use them to fit the chart.
Yeah.
But,
You just got to go back and see what plastic suppliers they had that year.
oh, yeah, right.
Well, man.
Yeah.
Leaf Hunter said, "What process do I use to clean brick?" So I don't know what I'm gonna do now that it's winter, but in the summer I just soaked them and just let it air dry outside, like on some towels. So I put them in like just a huge tote all together, Well, I mean, first, like right when I get it, I take out all the garbage and fake stuff, and then just hot water and dish detergent usually work good. And then if anything was like yellowed or needed more, I'd do some mix of hydrogen peroxide or baking soda.
We haven't spent any time doing the peroxide thing at all. Alex keeps wanting to do some, but I don't know. I'm one of those people where if I'm actually like when I'm buying bricks, if I want old used bricks, I want them to be old and dingy because some of the stuff I'm doing, the more colors, the better for what I'm doing. Like I'm using them for like a stone wall. I want 10 different grays, but you can't get them. So the grungier some of them look, the better it is on my end. So we don't actually peroxide any of them. I just put a note on there, especially for the white ones that, hey, they're going to be different shades. They're 30-year-old bricks.
Yeah.
You want to bleach them, have at it.
A lot of the time, I just throw them in my reject bin because, like when you're sorting that much stuff, it's sometimes not even worth your time to just like collect the 5 pieces you could restore.
Yeah, we've got a pile of parts that are like parts that I wouldn't be happy with getting in the mail. You know, if it doesn't meet my standards, it's not going to meet somebody else's, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure.
But as far as ours, we take like we went to Walmart and bought some beefy pillowcases, and we put like 5 to 10 pounds in a pillowcase and zip tie it. And put three or four pillowcases in the washing machine and just put it on gentle, throw some Dawn in there, and let the washing machine do all the work.
Yeah, I've heard that works pretty well. Or like a mesh.
They come out really clean.
My problem is how do you dry them?
We've got a big porch with a pool, so we can just lay them out on towels. And being in Florida, it's always hot, so we just leave them out there for a day or two and they're dry. Up there, you're in Michigan, they'd probably freeze.
I know. That's what I'm scared of. Is it'll freeze and then the ice expands and it'll crack all of them.
Have to have somebody. If you're ever up north, you probably got like a basement. You could probably lay them out in the basement and they dry okay. Put a couple of fans blowing.
Yeah, we've got like a house that was built in the 1800s, so all the drains are actually in the floor of the basement.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know. I'll think of something. I've mainly just been more strict with my quality control so that I don't have any lots that I have to wash.
Oh. We pretty much wash everything. We'll go through, and right now I think we got about 1,300 plus pounds of stuff sitting out there in boxes and bins that we're going to start from. But every piece of it we'll go through like you do. You know, you pick all the garbage and pick out the motors, anything that's metal, pick all that stuff out as we're color sorting it. But once it's color sorted, we'll just take like a whole bag of black and just throw it in the washing machine all at once. And you know, they get really clean going through the washing machine with some Dawn, and it works really well. Just don't put it on high and don't let it go through a crazy spin cycle because it'll throw your washing machine out of whack like crazy. Like
or
just
you'll
put it
end up with one big Lego.
Yeah, exactly right. Just put it on like gentle and medium warm water, and it works great.
For sure. Yeah, man, I've seen some crazy stuff. Not as bad as the horror stories though that I've heard. People going through.
No teeth or toenails yet?
No teeth or toenails, but just so many like half-eaten food, or it looks like the kids like played with it outside, and there's all this like leaves in with it and dirt
and sand and stuff. Yeah. But you get the scabby Band-Aids. Those are fun.
Oh yeah, I've had a couple Band-Aids. That's
nasty. So what's the people count at your end, Nathan? How many people do you see?
32.
32. We need like 18 more. Call your buddies and get them on.
All right. Here, I'll show my Lego haul for this week.
Yeah, let's see your closet. I want to see your closet.
Hold on. So, like I showed you on the Discord, the 501st First Battle Packs, they're usually $30. I found them at Walmart. Some of the Walmarts had sale price of $24. You part them out all the way, it's $98 per box.
Damn.
So I went to like 9 or 10 Walmarts and cleared them out because each one only had like 3 or 4, and then a couple were full price, and I didn't buy those, but I bought all the ones that are 24. So I got like 23 boxes.
Damn.
So if you need any Star Wars figs, to load them in my store.
Nathan's stocking up on them.
Yeah, I heard they sell good. So it was like $1,800 part out value for those 23 boxes. It's
Is that
great.
part out the figures or selling the figures whole?
No, part out the figures because otherwise it's only worth 74 or something.
Oh, dude, that's a lot of work. Part out the figures.
Why? I don't have to take them apart. They're already separate.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
All right, let me get my phone going here. I gotta send myself a link.
David drop out.
Yeah, I think he left. He's gonna finish that order. All right, let's see here. He might be back. Hold on.
Wi-Fi is beautiful. I showed you my train that I was building, right?
Yeah.
Check this out. I needed a special wheel. And I 3D printed them the other day.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll probably do them in black later, but I just did these were a sample just to see how it would come out. And they're like, perfect. I just needed a special size that Lego didn't make. What?
Both have lists right.
Did you say you got the first one Walmart?
Yeah, Walmart. Some of them had them for $24.
Yeah, I just got 8 of them, and the rest finally came. So I got it all on cups on my floor right now.
Nice. Yeah, I ordered like 6 of them from Amazon, but then it said they won't be delivered till like next month.
Oh yeah, that's.
So I was like, I don't even know if they'll show up or not.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It was really weird because they were on sale, but then it was like delivery between December 1st and January 1st. So
It's for sale. We just don't have it.
Probably coming
Yeah.
from China.
I think it was actually coming from Lego, it said too, which seemed odd, but
It was like the actual Lego merchant on
yeah.
Amazon. Huh.
All right, I'm gonna connect my phone. It may get some buzzing here. We'll see. So I'm gonna mute myself.
Double vision.
All right, you guys can see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the table I made. So it's a standing height table. I got all these bins. They fit like
Oh,
a
that's sweet.
sheet of paper. And then I zip tied each level together on the insides so that it's
Hmm.
pretty solid.
And those are Walmart totes?
Yeah, so these are $6.98. They're being discontinued.
Oh, great. That figures.
So I found them at 3 of my Walmarts, and each one had like 8, and then I had to go back because if they don't have any, you can ask, and they can look in their system if they're going to be getting some delivered.
Right.
One store was going to get 4 more today, and then 4 in 2 days. So they're still getting them.
Yeah. Well, what you can do, we do the same thing with the totes that we get. You can go to the department manager, whoever's in charge of that department, and they can actually look at the warehouse and see how many of them are sitting in their local supply warehouse, and they'll order them in for you if you need them.
Yes. So check out this tabletop. This is 2 pieces. Each one was $10.99. You can see the seam in the middle. It's got like a gray bumper thing already on it. So it worked out perfect. But I just glued them and put some of those wooden dowel pins in the middle. And it's got the diamond plate print on it. So it looks sweet. Each side was $10 on clearance at Menards.
That's cool.
So this is my new part out table. Seems pretty sweet. I also put here you can see the zip ties in. I put them in the middle of each one. But I put a little piece of trim right here just to keep it from sliding. So
right.
Keeps it straight on there.
Are you just going to do bulk quantities in those drawers?
Yeah, whenever I get some that takes up like at least 2 bins. 2 bins or more, I'll probably throw them in there because it's not really enough for a shoebox. Like some of these shoe boxes are only half full. So once it's too much for that, then I'll move it to the shoebox. But so here's all the wall, and the last drawers are for the bottom of that one right there. Not really any more wall space. You can see it's all taken up.
Man, you need to hang the things right on the door itself, and you could use that. You could use that room too.
Now this is the closet, which I added all the shelving in today. All right, so here I have shoe boxes ready to go. Here I have a bunch of Lego I got to part out, and then this is the Lego haul I got this week. It goes all the way down there. It's $4,000 part out if you add all those together. So it's like a bunch of little sets, Star Wars, Hidden Side, huge Ninjago sets, more Hidden Side, more city stuff, more Ninjago, and then some really big Ninjago ones down there. And then all these bulk Lego I got to do. Oh yeah, and I got more over here. These are all single sets. Let's see here. So this one here, I think I got for, let's say $13. Or no, this one was $19, I think. That one was $13. Avengers set, $25. That's a deal right there. So, yeah. That's my setup now.
Not too bad.
And then I'm going to put some lights. Walmart has these LED lights.
Aren't those awesome? Those are the ones we use.
Yeah, some were $12 at one Walmart, and all the rest are like $18. But I'll put one up here and one up there. So
those things are like blindingly bright. I think Alex picked up like 6 of them, or 5 or 6 of them the other day when he was at Walmart because they actually went off sale. The sticker still said $12 on them, and when he got up to the register, they rang up 18 or 20. They gave them to him for 12 because they were still marked 12 on the shelf, but they had gone back off sale already. So I think that kind of ended like the Black Friday type deal stuff, or whatever, pre-Black Friday, whatever you want to call it. But there's 2 different versions of that lamp too. If you see the other one, it's going to be like $25 or $30, and it's even brighter. The one you got is probably 5,000 lumens. There's one that's 5,500 lumens, and the cool thing about it's got 2 more features. It's got a motion sensor, so you can flip a switch at one end, and if there's any motion under the lamp, it'll kick on automatically. And it's also got a plug at the end by the switch so that you can daisy chain them. So you only need one outlet, and you can daisy chain 3 or 4 of the lights in a row. I've got the 5,500 lumen over my station, and the rest of them in the room are 5,000s.
yeah,
But they are bright as hell. They're the best light I've ever worked under as far as being able to really see what you're doing well.
Yeah, it should work good. I just got to wire in some plugins. Bricks asked if the part out table surface was smooth. Yes, it's smooth. It just looks like it's like 3D kind of.
Kind of like a vinyl
Totally
top.
flat. So
It's kind of like a vinyl top.
yeah, it's like I don't know. It's the whole thing is made out of particle board, but it's like a printed coating of some sort. I don't know.
Yeah, probably Formica or vinyl.
Yeah, it looked cool. So I was just wandering around and found it. So, but yeah, so that's my setup now. I just got to finish stickering all the drawers and then part out all the Lego. And then I got a pile of crap I got to sell on eBay. So
You got a week? Chop chop.
no, I got like 2 days and I'm going out of town. So I'll be taking a break for 2 days. But
You're gonna spend the whole week parting stuff out.
I know, right?
Slacker.
Hopefully I get a bunch. I don't know. What are we at? 42 minutes? When we get to 45 minutes, in 3 minutes, we'll give away a poly bag. We're at 36 people right now.
Got to get a few more. I want to get 50. I got to get 50. I was going to give away a couple of these, maybe.
Ooh, nice.
The ultra rare colors you can't get.
Oh, nice. JP Bricks.
People.
Yeah, I got it from Menards. Those boards. I think they're supposed to be special order. They had like 5 of them, but they're over in the shelving aisle. So, oh man, got 2 more orders just sitting here.
Uh-oh.
So I found the secret to getting lots of orders, but I'm only going to post it in the Discord. So you guys got to join the Discord to find out. Here, let me show you my numbers. I'm going to hit a record for this month because of this great idea. So let me show this.
You put a store at 90% off.
No. I'm still selling at 6-month average. All right, so this is this month. So we can compare it. As you see, all the numbers are green because they're all up. So I'm at 57 orders and we're at 22, the 22nd day of the month. So we got another 9 days to go. I'm pretty sure I'll get 65, 70. Total sales income is 1160. Sales profit is 532. Cost of the bricks 297. Shipping, which is outrageous, 221. Seller fees is 87. Average sale is $20. So that's better than it was before. And we're at 2.59 sales per day. 59% of the orders were from Bricklink. 40% were from Brick Owl. The total income, 825 was Bricklink. 336 is Brick Owl. So Brick Owl's had a lot of the small orders, like a couple lots.
That's
But
what
they're
I
nice
noticed.
and full, but they're not huge dollar ones. I had a couple $100 orders this week on Bricklink. So
Nice.
78% of the orders were mainly just bricks. 8% were just minifig parts. 7% were minifigs only. And 3% were minifigs and bricks. And then I sold one order was a couple poly bags. So at the
Sweet.
bottom here, let's see if I can make this bigger maybe. I don't think it's working. Go bigger. There we go, zoom. That didn't really work. That's a little bigger for you. So November, you can see we're at 57 orders, which is tied with August. So I'm pretty sure we'll beat June, which was the most orders this month or this year. As for income, we're at 1161. So hopefully we get right up above April, which is 1315. I'm pretty sure we could beat that. I don't know if we'll beat this because this is when I had a big order to China. So I would say that doesn't really count. But yeah, so it's going up. So hopefully it's good. So those are my sales. Secret Squirrel likes the part out table.
Yeah, I gotta get a part out table. I still have a part out floor.
So I was using a 5x8 fold up table, which was okay, but like usually you want to stand when you're partying out because sitting just I don't know, it doesn't work for me. But when I stand, like it'd be too low, so then I have to like put my computer on like a box or something. So then I cut out some PVC like just a brick in the bucket does and raise the table up. But then it was like super wobbly. So I was like, I'm just gonna make something after seeing the other David's kind of thing. So I was like, I'm gonna do that. That looks cool.
He has some pretty ingenious solutions.
Oh yeah.
I loved the folded trays.
Yeah, that was smart. Like I would have never came up with that.
Yeah. He did inspire me though to phase out most of my bins because a lot of my used stuff was in bins and bags.
Yep.
But I switched to these just cases, and I I have them upright like a library, like their books or whatever.
Yep.
So
a lot faster than opening a bin and opening a bag.
Have you seen ours? Whole thing over here.
Yeah, that's like James has his set up that way.
You haven't seen ours? What's our store before?
Not in detail.
I'll show it to you if you want to see it real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you use those bins with the little cups in them that you can take out? Is that what you're using?
These cases here.
Yeah, they're like the Stanley ones or the Harbor Freight ones.
Yeah, the Harbor Freight ones. I got like 15 of them when I had a coupon. They're like $6 each.
Yeah, they're super cheap. Menards carries the same ones now, but they're gray and black. But I think they're 11 at Menards.
Yeah, I do want some, at least one of a different color, so that I can do what Pop's Block Shop does. Is when he's picking orders, he has one color for the used.
Yep.
And one for
that's smart. Yeah, if you have a Menards buy, you can go check there. They have the gray ones. There is red ones somewhere, but I'm not sure. I think they're.
Yeah, I have no idea where he got the red ones.
It might be Lowe's, maybe. I think they have the red ones. But.
Uh-oh.
Kill it. Yeah. I muted it. Hold on, let me turn the ringer off, microphone off. Oh, yeah, turn the mic off. There, mic's off, I think.
There you go.
See if it echoes now.
No, it should be good.
Okay, cool. I turned the mic and the speaker off on the phone itself. I don't think so. The stuff up here on this side is a lot of my personal collection. And over here is where all of our used inventory.
Man, that's a lot.
It's grown a lot since anybody's seen it last. We probably added for 200 some odd totes to it. But it's getting there. I figured this whole wall will be completely full. And then the rack in the back is actually being cleaned off so we can migrate everything down there too. It's yeah, webcam over there. There, you should be able to hear me better, probably. Oh no,
yeah, we can
hear me. Okay, I just don't want to echo. But yeah, it's getting there. There's a lot of them.
So are those by category, or is it just random, like remarks?
Oh, hold on. Hey, James, you're muted.
There you go.
There, now we can hear you.
But yeah, it's all 1x plates, 2x plates, modified round slopes.
It's crazy.
A lot of the black is actually complete. If you want to show off something more complete,
Yeah, the black down here, there's a lot more black stuff.
I
Yeah,
just
it's like-
finished modified
I think
plates.
Neil's coming.
Like if you grab one of these down, we actually started numbering all of the actual little cubbies. It's easier for everyone to pull stuff. And then you've got all your parts.
Wow.
And every tote's like that. Grab the next one down. Everything's numbered, everything's labeled. And then it's all nice and neat.
That's crazy.
Pull out the plates of the tiles. We just did those two.
I think we might have already started selling a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
Please. These aren't labeled because obviously the outside of the box says 1 to 1 by 4. So there's only like 5 parts in here.
But the cool thing is with these things, we can expand and contract. And if we get too many, we can put overflow in a bag, or we just add a whole other tote and shift everything down a little bit and just keep going.
One of the bigger ones because those have more parts in them. This
Like
is 2x6 to 10. This whole size 2x6. Then you got your 2x12s, I think. Or no, these are 10s, 8s, 12s.
Wow.
12s are in that one. And when you start getting into the really big parts, they start eating up space quick. This is all 6x and 8x plates.
It's nice and convenient because everything's in one place. You know, if you need a 6x plate, you know exactly what tote to go to. You're not looking around for anything.
And then you get orders where somebody buys 10 of every size plate. You just pull down 2 totes and you've got all your whole order.
You can see how they're all labeled all the way across. It just keeps going on and on and on forever. But yeah, definitely library style.
Oh, hey, look at I'm back.
You're right.
There we go. 50 caliber brick says he's drooling.
Dude, it's just a little bit, and it's probably harder for somebody who's doing new bricks to try to do a system like that, because when you're parting stuff out, you probably not going to have every single size plate or every single size tile. So trying to organize them that way is more difficult if you're going to have empty spaces because the kits didn't come with 1x3 plates in tan or black or whatever. So we also want to, when a little tote goes empty, we just leave it empty until we get more, because we know on the next batch of bricks that we're going to go through, we'll have more later. So there's no point in shifting stuff around and moving it because we know we're going to get it again.
Yeah. It's similar to what I do is for all my used and the Acro Mills, every drawer is just one piece, but I have all the colors.
Oh, you got them condensed down so the colors are mixed together?
Because it's a lot quicker to just pull out a color when they're all the same piece.
Yeah.
And then when I'm adding inventory, it's much faster because, once I have just like a pile of 1x2 plates or whatever, I just go in and edit the quantities and just throw it in the same bin.
Right. Well, we contemplated doing it that way, in our store too.
Yeah.
And it would save a step, and it would actually condense your inventory down to a smaller footprint because you're not, you got a 1x4 plate. You don't have that 1x4 plate in 32 different places.
Yeah. There's a couple pieces where I still have them in the same spot, but I bagged them, like all the cheese slopes. I don't want to dig through if there's just like 2 of one color. I don't want to dig through the whole pile.
Right. That's the thing. My wife really didn't want to have to mess with digging through a drawer full of parts to pick out all the red ones or black ones or white ones. It's ordering. So we kind of went with this system to keep everything separate from the beginning. But
I mean, either way, you're doing the same amount of time. You're either sorting by color when you pick the order or when you add it.
yeah, in the end, it's got to be broken down to the very end, one way or the other.
But for like more obscure pieces, I find like, especially like when you're doing used, you'll have a lot of, when your volume gets up, it's not so much like you'll go through like 50 pounds and only have 2 of a certain piece and get to that color.
Right.
No reason to give that a whole drawer.
David says he likes the idea, but he wouldn't do it with the new stuff because it would get scratched up every time you're pulling the bin in and out. I don't know, man. I've looked at, we've bought a couple of, I'm not a huge person that goes out and buys a lot of the discount new kits like Nathan's doing, but we have bought some. And dude, right out of the box, Legos are scratched. I don't think you can actually get an unscratched brick, period, because they're dumped into a bucket at the factory once the machine spits them out.
Unless you're at the factory and you catch one.
Yeah. If you catch it from coming right out of the mold, maybe you can get some super pristine bricks. But they mix everything in the box and toss it around all the way from Mexico, or I think they all come from Mexico, right? That's the closest plant to the U.S. So I don't think mixing them up in a tote or a bag or anything is really going to make any difference in the end. They're already scratched when you buy them. You can't get a pristine brick unless you're in the factory.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't care too much. If they're not old and beat up and like teeth marks and dog's been chewing on them, they got to look better than that. But I don't. Every brick I've ever taken out of a package and like look at it under a really bright light, they're all scratched up, brand new.
Yeah, especially when you look at the glares.
Yeah. Trying to minimize it, I get that. That makes sense, but still, I don't think taking them in and out of that tote's going to put any more scratches on them than they had to start with, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of the drawer with the multiple colors all together in one spot. But then you're sorting your store by part type.
Yeah, that's how I do it. So I go through everything, and I've got, I think, 20 categories.
Yeah.
And I just completely ignore color and just get through that. And then just get it down. And then after that, I'll just pick a category and get it down to all the specific pieces in every color.
Right.
And I have retain on for all my, retain after sold out for all the used parts.
Mm-hmm.
So that after it sells out, I don't have to go in and actually add that lot back. I can just take it out of the stock room and edit the quantity.
Just take a handful and dump them back in.
Yeah, because the remarks are going to be the same because I have them all in the same spot. And then if it overflows, then I'll expand it to 2 drawers. And as I grow, it slowly will probably lead to each color having its own drawer.
Yeah.
But for now, it's not efficient for me to do that. So the only only parts I have like a ton of and that will never sell, like the 1x2 yellow bricks. You know.
Yeah, we put our really big quantity stuff in Ziplocs in a bigger drawer just because they're not going to fit in anything no matter what you do.
Yeah, and you know, it's you don't have to think of the inconvenience of pulling it because like the yellows just sell so seldom.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big Sterilite drawers like this tall of yellow stuff just sitting here next to me. It's been there for 4 months.
Yeah.
You know, it sells a little here, a little there, but yellow does not move.
Yeah, and like in the long run, like if you run the store infinitely, you will amass so much yellow.
Yeah.
And
that's why you just start selling it as bulk brick for filler stuff to somebody on eBay. Cheap,
yeah.
Get rid of it. Yeah.
It's because it's not even like something putting a sale can fix. There's just not of a demand for that color.
Yeah. The idea you've got with the totes though, that works really well. If you're gonna stick with used versus buying new bricks and parting them out.
That's what I've done mainly, yeah.
As you start to migrate stuff over to the totes and your little library of totes grows, it becomes way easier to pick parts. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Yeah.
Because we started out with. Go ahead.
Yeah, so there was just the super common pieces were the first ones that I phased out of all the colors in the same area. Yeah. And that's what I did for the cases with the cups you can take out.
Mm-hmm.
And that way the whole case is still like all 2x4s or whatever.
Right.
And I can see every color and they're already.
The totes you've got are really nice, but they're like $20-$25 a piece for those. The ones
if you want the name brand, you can find them at like Harbor Freight. I got them with a coupon for $6 each.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a good deal. They got the drop-in inserts.
Yeah, the ones with the removal.
Yeah, they're the same.
Oh, that's not bad at all then.
It's just they're just I don't know. I wouldn't even say they're any less quality than the Stanley name brand ones.
Oh, they're probably manufactured in the same place. They just put a different sticker on them. Because the ones that we've got, you can buy them at Ace, Home Depot, and Walmart, and they come in 3 different colors. The clips or the little latches are the only different part, and the sticker name on it, but they're the exact same tote from all 3 brands.
Yeah.
So you go to Home Depot, theirs is orange. You go to Walmart, theirs is red. You go to Ace, theirs is gray. But it's the exact same thing coming out of China.
Do you have any of the deeper ones, like that are?
No, we were looking at getting some. They've got some deeper ones, and they've got some double-sided ones. But the double-sided ones cost more than 2 of these. 2 of these are $10 together.
Why would you do that? You have to flip it over then.
Yeah, exactly. You have to flip it over. I mean, no, we didn't get any of the deeper ones. Anything besides these wound up being a lot more expensive because you get 2 of these for $10.
Yeah.
And
I just use the deeper ones for the minifig parts processing.
Mm-hmm.
Like stuff that I'll eventually add just as parts that I can't identify.
Gosh, I would challenge see who picks the parts the fastest. I'll put Alex on it.
We all have to have the same order.
Yeah, somebody's got to pick the same order from all the stores.
David says he hasn't seen anyone pick faster than Pops.
I don't
He
know.
never even shows picking an order. He just like shows him starting and him ending.
Yeah, it's a pile of bags
in between.
3 hours later.
Yeah. I've looked at his like rates though, like the math of like lots per hour or whatever. I'm pretty close on him. When I first started, I would take like 2 hours to get a 50 lot order, but now I can knock that out 20
You know how when you get an order, a lot of times if it's a decent size order, you'll get somebody who buys like a whole bunch of 1x1s and then 1x2s and 1x4s and a couple of 1x6s and 1x8s. For us, you open one tote, every one of them's there in front of you.
Yeah, exactly.
So you pick them all at once and put the tote away. Then you move over to the 2x, grab the 2x2s, the 2x4s, the 2x3s, 2x8s, put that tote away. So if somebody wants like one of different stuff from different categories, it is slower because you got to go around different totes. But on most of the orders that we get, you're going to be picking 2 or 3 or 4 different parts out of the same tote. those go really fast because they're all in one spot, which is really nice. So I don't think there's any perfect solution. There isn't. There's lots of good ideas, but no matter what you do, there's just so many variables. It's impossible to compensate for all of them.
Yeah. Like I
Yeah,
got
it's
a
all
brick
the work
wall.
you get for you and your space.
Try to share it quick.
What's going
All right,
on?
can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So you gotta click share twice.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Yep. Here, I'll share it.
I got this order the other day, and it's all the same piece. And so the way
Yeah.
I do it, these are all in the same drawer.
Right. Problem is you got to pick out 8, 12, 22. You got now you got to start doing the color sort.
Yeah. I mean, but seriously, it's like done. And then they did the same thing with these pieces.
Right.
And these are in 2 drawers because the blacks and the dark bluish gray took up a whole drawer by themselves. All right, let me not scroll too far and reveal their address.
Yeah, otherwise I'll have to blur it out later. We should do a giveaway because I'm only like 20 minutes late on it. We'll play the number game, so you can't start till I say go. Okay, so 1 through 100. You got to pick a number as many times as you want until someone gets the number. I got to
Put it in
roll.
the chat so we know what it is.
Yeah, here I'll put it in the private chat so everyone knows that I'm not cheating.
Keeping you honest. All right.
All right, ready? Go. You get a poly bag. You'll get to choose. I'll pick 2 out. You can choose which one you have. Come on.
I win. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I won. Alex is the only one playing.
I think there's like a delay because
Yeah, there could be.
my internet's like acting weird right now.
Just start at like 99 and go backwards, right?
So I was watching Holland and Ballin before this because they were the other ones on.
Yeah.
And they did a 4-digit number, and it took like forever.
Oh, I bet.
I was like, no. No
Nathan's
4
always good at picking numbers. He always picks ones nobody wants to choose for some reason. It lasts a while, usually. Nobody's picked 1 yet. Notice that? Nobody's picked 1.
That's what I should do. I should pick that one sometime.
Too late, Alex.
Oh, if anyone lives in Minnesota and you want to buy some Acro Mills bins,
Somebody got it. Can't see who it is.
let me see.
Mike
If you want to
B.
buy some Acro Mills
Worst.
bins, Dean has some.
Mike Worst got it.
All right, let
At
me
least at my end. And then Mike B has it right below him, so I don't know
yeah.
which one you see. One of the 2 of them got it. You got to tell me which one you see first.
Mike
Yeah,
and Mike.
let me see.
Also,
2 mics.
brick outside the box, put a 4-digit number.
You said 17?
Very first number comment.
No way, really? Alex says he said number. No, it
No.
didn't. No, it didn't. You were at 56 first.
58.
The number 17, fool.
Oh yeah, Mike. Oh yeah, Mike Worst got it. He came in right before Mike B. There
Yep.
we go.
I guess he wasn't the worst.
Mike Worst is the winner. Mike B was close. Apparently, if you're Mike, you know what the number is.
He might be close.
All right, let me pull 2 out of here, and you can tell me which one you want. Okay. Everyone can stop guessing numbers.
We're playing the next round already.
What's it gonna be?
All right, Mike Worst, do you want the Ninjago race car? Or do you want the police car? Let me know which one you want in the chat. And I'll get it sent out to you. Sean says he put in 17, but put in too many guesses and it didn't work.
It blocked them.
Yeah, if you guess really fast, it like times you out or whatever for a little bit. So,
Ninjago.
man, you guys can see that way before I can. There, and that one came through.
I think your Wi-Fi's dragging ass over there.
Are you looking at the StreamYard chat or the YouTube?
Nah, I'm looking at the StreamYard. I think it's delayed
Yeah.
compared to
mine's
the
been
YouTube
like
one.
the same time as yours.
I think the YouTube one's like 12 or 15 seconds behind the StreamYard.
Think so?
Yeah, it's a long delay.
Yeah, say something right now and then go to the YouTube tab and wait for yourself to say it.
Yeah. So you
It's
can
like, hey,
catch up
this
with
is me in the future.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, future me.
All right, Mike. We'll give away a CMS in a little bit, as soon as I remember.
It's a message from future Dwight.
Right. I'll throw in a giveaway. I'll give away a 501st Jet Trooper.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
But I
Got
don't
a
know.
company. Got a company game. Make these guys work for it. Don't just give it
Yeah, I
to
know. I know.
them.
Hold on, let me remove Mike's comment here. Boop. There we go. All right, what do you want him to do?
I don't know. I mean, the power's all mine, right?
Sean says, still waiting for the computer.
Is Sean here? He can't play. Sean can't play anything. He's got some kind of like Lego voodoo.
Here, I got a game we can do. Hold on.
All right.
Let me find this here.
Yeah, I got two games. The Pick a Brick Cup games. We got two of those, and there was another. What was the other one? No, that part sucked. Even I knew what that was. I don't do it. I did. I don't know what I came up with. Can't remember shit, I don't know what it was. Is it? Uno.
Still got guesses coming in. 42.
Hmm?
Still got guesses coming in.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
42.
Almost. You're close. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to attach this to the camera, and this thing's I'm gonna make sure this is like in every live stream from now on.
Right in the corner.
Yeah, it's gonna be like right there, like looking right at you, like this creepy little bitch. Put her right there. It won't focus that close though. You need to like dangle it out here, so it's just like dangling.
You should put it on one of the solar-powered hula dolls.
There you go. You need like a little thing. It goes like this with it the whole time.
You guys are gonna have to guess the part number of this piece.
Part
Oh,
number.
I got a couple good ones for that.
Part number, yeah. And if you win, you get whatever David's giving you.
I got a 501st Jet Trooper. Just tell me if you want it built or disassembled.
Oh yeah. All right, so here it is. Okay. red.
Oh, I know what that. I
I
know what part it is, but I don't know.
I know it is in my store. I could just pull one out and look at it.
You have to Bricklink that one real quick. You know Chris is on it already.
I have a bucket of used that I haven't washed, and it's just sitting there. I think it's a bunch of rare stuff or something, but
Do you list a lot of used?
I don't list no used. That's why it's just sitting there. I could just sell the whole bucket to someone.
I'll take it. I've got
I'll take
It's
it.
got like a horse and some other rare things in it, I think. But
yeah. Used is great. Just list everything. Pump your lots up. And as long as your quality control is good, people will come back.
that's why I like new, because it's just
No quality control needed.
yep.
Although
I put it in and it's for sale.
one of the sets I just parted out was missing a sticker sheet.
I've got double sticker sheets once in a while.
Huh. I mean, there's no way for me to be sure. I could have just lost it, but because I dumped them all on the floor, like all the bags and whatever. But I
Go to
just,
Lego.com and say it was missing, and they'll send you it.
yeah, it will never sell anyway, so I don't think it's worth my time.
No.
I don't think I've ever sold a sticker sheet.
Let's see here. Knees are overrated, said 43712. I don't think so. That's not the number on the part. Let me see. I'm gonna double
Maybe.
check.
Nope, that's the wedge 6x4.
Nope, you're wrong too, James.
Oh yeah.
That's a that's a Minecraft, bro. Oh wait,
Okay, you're gonna have to show your fancy little camera here after this.
Oh, mine.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can stream that. Probably not, because I could screenshot it.
You could share your screen and you have it on your screen, right?
Yeah. Is that the right number?
No. Let me see here.
I don't even think you know how to Lego.
Yeah, I see the part number on the part. Okay, so the part number on the part is the alternate number.
Oh,
So let me see if anyone got the item number. Hold
So
on,
what's
hold
the
on.
real one? Gotta look up the real
So-
number.
Do you want the real number or the alternate number?
Alternate 43376.
No. So Brixico got the item number.
Okay.
42021. The number on the part is 41761, which is the alternate number. So Brixico won.
all right.
Here, I'll show you. Hold on.
Yeah. Do you want the figure assembled or not?
Hey, Great Brick Labs here.
Hey, I've got 2 of these parts in my inventory.
There you go. Except it was the red one. Let's see if it'll go.
He's in his cockpit.
I wouldn't call that a cockpit.
Better than an armpit.
So yeah. So he got it. How much is this piece worth? Let's see.
I've got a reddish brown for sale for 6 cents.
Oh yeah. Big winner.
Oh yeah. And I sold a lime one for 5 cents.
Ooh.
Dude, add it to
look.
your inventory right now.
19 cents. This is a very rare part. It's so rare they've only sold 63 times.
Oh.
But there's some for 2 cents. Oh, that's great. Sean
Trying to
says
find
this chat is whack. I
find
don't
an
see
old,
chats.
find an old light gray one. They're worth a fortune.
How much?
Cheapest one you're gonna get is $3. That goes all the way up to 10.
What set is that? And
So the new one sold for $31.56.
no way.
Yep.
Crazy vintage collectors who want to have every set fully complete. Oh, it's from the UCS Naboo Starfighter. That's why
Yep.
you can't get any of those parts. The chrome ones. I mean, you can obviously, but you gotta pay.
Yeah, old light gray is a good color, man. There's a lot of old ass expensive parts.
Yeah, just the only problem is the yellow's like
Yeah.
crazy.
So David, Brixico will send me his info and then I'll forward it to you.
Okay.
Send it out.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So you guys, we're running this stream on 3 different deals right now. So it's on my page, on James's page, and on Facebook. So if someone is watching on James's YouTube and they post, you will not see it. So that might be why you guys are not seeing all the chats. I can see all the chats combined, but you guys can only see which page you're on. So
Right. I usually log into yours because I think more people join yours than anybody's.
yeah, that might be what the issue is. Or it's just YouTube is slow. So,
I've been lucky with the live stream giveaways lately.
oh yeah, you've been winning?
Yeah, I won the Great Brick Lab one the other day.
Nice.
Cool.
Usually Will Harper wins because he lives there.
I know. you go there anytime and it's Will.
Like, I'm surprised he doesn't have a shirt yet.
Yeah. Don't give any ideas.
Sean says, which platform do you get the advantage on for speed? It's definitely mine. So make sure you subscribe. It'll give you 0.025 seconds faster typing speed.
Yeah. It's like depends on what floor of the trade center you're on for trading.
So anything else new, you guys?
Want me to do the pen? Do the pen?
Do the what?
Camera thing. The camera pen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, do that thing.
This was kind of cool. This was one of those like unexpected things I got. When I bought that lot from the lady that had the color book, this was something that I wasn't expecting to get. It just came in the box. She gave it to me. It's one of those little micro camera pens.
Huh.
The thing is pretty cool. I'll pull up the app real quick and then turn it on. Give me a second here.
Did you stick it in your nose yet?
My butt.
To
Stuck in
take
my
your
butt. It
temperature?
works. It works. Camera
got
pen full of shit.
I got a real bad joke for you guys.
Go ahead. Real bad? I got one.
How do you tell the difference between an anal thermometer and an oral thermometer?
They don't
They
want to take
taste different.
Yeah. How do you know that?
Because I've seen Idiocracy too. All right, let me see. I'll share. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm guessing it will. The camera's not huge, the image, so it doesn't take up a lot of my screen. I've got big-ass monitors. But I'll share the screen, and let's see if it works. You turn it on?
Oh, yeah. Let me add it here.
Okay. So that's the camera that's the viewfinder you get from. Try to turn it's got a light inside, which is kind of cool. So you can it lights up the tip. I just don't want it to be too bright because then it washes everything out. So there you can see the actual the fibers in the fabric on my mouse pad. And if you got to hold it back about an inch. You hold it back about an inch, and then it comes into really good focus. So this is awesome when you're trying to see stuff inside of bricks.
Like part number?
Yeah, check this out.
That's sweet. Oh man.
There's your number 3001.
Yeah, there's so many like headgear where that'd be great.
And I looked it up on Amazon. The thing's only like $10, $15 to buy one of these things.
Yeah,
But, I mean, you can see the machine marks in the EDM in the stud thing down in there. It's like crazy. And I'm sure there's better versions of this. This is probably like an El Cheapo one. But anybody that's got, a hard time reading some of these numbers and shit, this would be a great tool.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And if you want to look at the Lego logo, like I said, you got to hold it back about an inch for it to really come into good focus. If you go in too far, it starts to blur. And the worst part about it is the light itself kind of creates such a glare on the plastic sometimes that it's hard to see.
Sure.
But, you just tilt the brick a little bit, you get it at the right angle. It works great on all kinds of stuff. We were trying to find some part numbers inside of some other pieces the other day, and it's like, oh, damn. So, cool little toy, something I didn't expect to get, and it came, with the color book, which was nice. But yeah, if you ever really need to look into, it's better than having a magnifying glass. You just have this thing laying next to your mouse pad and just grab it whenever you want.
Mm-hmm.
I just have it just plugged into the computer all the time. I don't really need to, but this was hard. This is one of the old brick separators.
Oh yeah, I found a couple of those.
This one was hard to get the numbers because the glare was so bad. It's like the shinier the plastic, the more the glare, the harder it is to read the numbers. This one was kind of tough. I mean, I know the number's right there, but to get the stupid camera to show it.
Yeah.
There you go. Kind of.
You gotta go one digit at a time.
Yeah. If I tone the light down a little bit, it helps sometimes. But pretty cool. It would definitely come in handy for certain things. Especially that we were using it to look at and see if some of the 1x1 dots had cracks in them the other day. When you get the 1x1 round plates, sometimes you can get one that have little cracks. You don't want to sell them. So we were looking at those. We actually found a couple. We found a couple of 1x1 round dots that have the Lego logo, and we're pretty sure they're fakes. Like the way the printing is on the inside of the brick is completely different than what Lego does.
You think it's just some mold variation?
Yeah, it could be different mold variation, but most of the Legos, they've all got or at least the newer ones, they've got the injection port is on top of one of the studs. This one, you couldn't see where the injection point was anywhere on the part. I don't know how they did it. It had to be down inside somewhere, but it was hidden really, really well. Anyway, want to give away some stuff? I got some stuff to give away.
Sure, go for it.
All right, we got two different ones. The first one, I gotta get some Novus and clean it. They're kind of dirty, but I'll clean them before.
We got like 30 minutes left, so.
30 minutes? Want to wait? You want to do one now? We'll do one now. We'll do one at the end.
Okay.
All right.
So good.
First one, and the game is going to be you get to pick one number. You don't get to keep tapping numbers. You got to pick one number, and if you actually choose multiple numbers, we're just going to go with the first one you posted. So the prize, the first one, is going to be one of these. I forgot the actual color. Is it light yellowish green? think it's yellowish green 2x3 brick. It's a brick that Lego never produced. These came from one of the model shops. They were made special for the model shop. I got these from a buddy of mine who picked them up from one of the model shop bins. So this is a brick you can't just buy on Bricklink, and if you can, it's probably $10. Somebody else has them for sale. They got them from the same guy I did, and they're charging a lot of money for them. So, actually, I'm going to look it up real quick and see if there are any for sale on Bricklink, because I know the other one, people started getting them and putting them up for sale after they bought them from my buddy. And they were charging a lot for them. Brick, 2x3. 2, 2, 3. Yellowish green or greenish yellow, I think it is.
Just one lot for sale, $7 each.
Yep. And that's probably my buddy selling them. So
Broke 4 bricks.
the yellowish green. Yeah, that's my buddy. He's the one I got them from. So he's selling this same brick for $7. If anybody, if you really want to go buy one, you can, or you can win one for free here in a minute. $1 million sold.
Are they official Lego?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's got the name on the studs.
Try it outside, says never would fall.
Yeah, it's legit.
How
But it was
do you
made-
get them?
Well, down here in Florida, we've got Legoland, the Legoland down here,
Mhm.
and close to it. I've never been there myself, but my buddy Brian, he's got like a annual pass, and he goes like 50 times a year. He goes to Legoland. He's got an annual free pass, so he just drives up there with his kids for the weekend and goes and comes home. And right next door to Legoland is the Southern Lego Model Shop. So all the animals and creatures, not all of them, but a lot of the animals and creatures that they make for displays in stores or hotels are being fabricated down here in Orlando. And they get all kinds of bulk custom stuff for the builds that they have to do for customers. And evidently, I guess what happens is after their commission's done and the projects are finished, every once in a while they dump out all of their excess bricks and stuff that are left over from the jobs, and they dump them over in Legoland.
Huh.
So you can go in there, they've got like giant buckets of bricks that you can buy by the pound or whatever, but every once in a while you find weird stuff like this mixed in, because I guess they just dump them into their big giant lots of stuff to be sold off. So that's he goes up there, and every once in a while he'll go rummaging through bricks and if he finds one, he'll spend all day going through that entire bucket and taking out every single one. And he's done it with like 3 or 4 different colors. He's got this one. He's got these, which is a light flesh 1x4 or 2x4, which you can't get. And he also found some trans 1x6 bricks. So, and it's just hit or miss. Every once in a great while they go up there and find weird stuff. And I usually get them from him. We make some kind of trade or something like that, or I buy some off him. And I just buy them to more like collectible stuff, or to trade with somebody else if they've got something I want. But the first game we'll do for the 2x3 yellowish green brick. And Alex did these a little earlier. I don't know which one we should do first.
Don't show the bottom.
I'm not showing them anything. Bricks or pins? Pick one. I'll let Nathan pick. Bricks or pins?
2 pins.
Pins? Okay. These are the 3L blue pins. How many fit in a pick-a-brick cup? I'll have him take them over to the scale and do it in a minute. Actually, I don't really have to. He actually did it and wrote on the bottom how many there are, so we don't have to do it. Don't have to mess around with it. So if everybody wants to guess how many 3L blue pins fit in a pick-a-brick cup, the closest one without going over wins. Just like regular Wheel of Fortune rules. And we'll give it a few minutes, let everybody kind of guess and try to figure out how many are in there.
When you use the counting scale, do you short your inventory?
Yeah. A lot of times we do, depending on how many parts we have. Yeah, these pins are my, out of my personal stuff. But yeah, when we're counting stuff on the scale, I mean, my scale is wicked accurate. I know the numbers right, but a lot of times my eyes are not as good as they used to be. So there are every once in a while we'll get fake pieces that get through and get put into inventory.
Oh,
So when stuff's being pulled and packaged, we'll catch it then for sure. Worst case scenario. So we'll always undercount 5 or 10 or 20 of whatever part it is when we're putting our inventory in. So even after we usually sell out of a part, there's still, 5 or 10 left afterwards. But yeah, we do that all the time. We started doing it more and more lately in the last few months when we started putting stuff in because we got tired of going to the inventory and finding one fake part. And it's like, shit, now we're short one. Somebody bought them all. So we started, we'll take, if I got 200, I'll put in 190 or 195 or something.
Give yourself a margin of error.
Exactly, yeah.
And when it does sell out, just throw that back into processing or just relist it.
Right. Okay, we got a bunch of guesses in here. Let's see. Anybody else? I'll give you another 30 seconds. Anybody else wants to guess? And then we'll call it from there. And the numbers are kind of all over the place. I'm kind of surprised at how high and how low some actually came out. Big ass bricks won, huh? There's more than one in there, I'm pretty sure.
I heard on a podcast that games like these, like the Jelly Bean Jar or whatever, if you take the average of all the answers, it'll always be super accurate. But it's really hard for
cool.
But it's really hard for individuals to guess it.
Yes. Remember, it's closest without going over.
I already know one.
Well, great. I do too. I'd like to do what he said. Do it. It's Dave, right? I'm bad with names.
David, yeah.
Yeah, do what David just said. Add up all those numbers that those guys did and divide it out and see if let's see how close that is before we tell people what the number is.
I would not include the guess that was one, though.
Yeah, we can delete the biggest bricks. He kind of screwed up the curve.
Yeah, right. But yeah, it's super interesting. They did it at a fair, like where you guess the weight of a pig, and the average is like within 3 pounds.
Take out the 1 and the 2, and it should give you 17 different. Divide it by 17. Let's see how close it is. I'm really curious. It's actually kind of a cool little experiment.
Anyone know who this is?
Cool.
Oh, let me show you here.
I don't think it's a real fig.
I don't know. Got some big ass shoulder pads.
I know. I'm gonna list that. What is it? Epaulets?
Epileptic?
I think that's it.
Is that where you're at?
Never know how to spell this.
These are overrated.
I'll just figure it out.
What's that mean?
figure it out.
No, knees are overrated. What's that mean?
It doesn't work.
It's his username.
I guess he likes elbows better. On the torso. Only 29 lots for. Oh my goodness! What? No way! This is crazy. The cheapest price for this torso is $10.
There you go.
Dang.
What was the average?
Average 1741.
He said the average came out to 1741.
Did our experiment?
It is quite a bit over.
1208.
Dang, I was so close.
1208. So knees are overrated. Got 1200. He was the closest, or she.
Wow, that's
1208 pins in there.
very nice.
Yep.
Imagine the
So-
possibilities.
Yeah, right. You should see the house I'm building. I've used up like thousands of pins putting it together. It's all Technic parts.
Is that the one where you're using the fake Lego too to get the gray variants?
Yeah. The Technic frame so far, everything, all the internal structural stuff is all real Lego. It's just the external walls that I'm using to get the multiple grays. So knees overrated. You need to go on to Brick Slingers' site, and has he got to put his information in there? Nathan?
Yeah, I'll forward it to you.
Okay. So I don't know if he's got the link to that. Put that on there if you would.
Yeah, put it on there.
Okay. So yep, knees overrated. What's your first real name? Your first name, your real first name, whatever. You got
his knees.
his knees, yeah. You got 2x3 yellowish green brick, which I doubt you will ever find another one anywhere unless you go spend $10 for it or $7.
Yeah. So the 6-month sales average for this is 767, but its lowest listed is 10.
Okay, Matt 1. There we go.
What did I say? Draw 600.
About 50,000 1x2 plates. Next week is back.
No way. No, we're not. No, because I'm not taking them apart again. I just did that. Forget it. We actually, check this out. We went to, this is back pre-coronavirus crap, but our local Lego store, the manager there was really cool. And she was very nice in working with us when it came to pick-a-brick wall stuff. We could go in there and actually, for a little while, we were able to buy stuff by the pound. We went in there and actually took some pick-a-brick cups, and we took like 1x2 plates and stacked them all and fit as many as you could possibly fit into a cup. We laid them horizontally and actually made like circles out of 1x2s, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger as it went up the cup. And we crammed, I mean, literally as many as you could possibly fit in the cup, and then we weighed it. So we say, okay, it was like 1.1 or 1.2 pounds of 1x2s fit in a pick-a-brick cup. So we would just weigh an entire box of parts, figure out how many cups it's worth, and we would just buy them that way rather than messing with the cups and messing with anything. And just the other day, I ran across that stupid cup that we stacked, and I swear I took apart 2,000 or 3,000 1x2s. I sat there like for 4 hours with one of the brick tools sitting there popping these 1x2s and 1x2s for hours, taking that shit back apart. Alex is like, I'm gonna pack another pick-a-brick cup with 1x2s, and we'll see how many are in there. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't not taking that apart again.
They said David, will you try to complete the fig torso or part out? I think.
And do you spend the time putting figures together, or what do you do with your figures when you get them?
No, I never do that. I've just decided that minifig parts are good because usually not a lot of people sell the rare ones, and it ups your lots. And I'm not someone who like curates all the things that need parts and do wanted lists. If I have it, I sell it. And then if later I find like the rest of the pieces and it's still for sale, I'll take it out and complete it.
All right.
But when I have it, I just put it for sale. That's my.
You got a giant bucket full of minifigure parts somewhere?
Yeah, I've got. So what I'll do is I'll go through and anything that's not easily identifiable or whatever, I just figure it out, and I'll just sort them by like all the blue torsos with white arms or whatever, and then just go through.
Yeah.
And just list them all. I've done that a couple times. There was one point where I had just too much and it was overwhelming when I first started. And I messaged Pop's Block Shop on Instagram. I was like, I've got too much to go through and I know you are always looking for it. So I just gave him like 4 pounds of it for $200.
That's cool.
Mike asked if the zebra printer's acting up again. I'm trying to get Great Brick Lab wanted a printer, and the one I was going to send him started acting up. So I got a newer version. So if I get this one working, I'm going to send this one to him. So let's see here. Oh, Great Brick Lab got a barcode scanner. Hey, moving up in the world. Howard, yeah, I have a barcode scanner.
Yeah, it's too late for me to do that. I got them all Sharpied.
Yeah, I got to label all mine.
I've heard people say it takes so long to label. I'd rather just write it.
Oh, no, like these ones, when you print it out and just stick them on there with the Avery labels, it's pretty fast.
Oh, is that the ones where it's like a whole 8.5 hour man?
Yeah, it's a whole sheet of like 80 labels. Now, if you try to print them out with like a little label printer, that takes forever. Like Pop's Block Shop does. That's what I actually did.
Cut them?
It takes forever. Yeah, and then you got to cut them.
Yeah, and I just go with the old reliable Sharpie.
So I actually got my barcode scanner to plug into my iPhone. And then when I'm at Walmart, I can scan the barcodes with a scanner. Because it's faster than using the camera on the phone.
Everybody's bugging Nathan all, hey, where's this? Where's this? Walking around with a barcode scanner.
So we'll see.
You get a plug-in one or Bluetooth? I got a Bluetooth one.
Mine it's Bluetooth. It just has the little dongle. So I had to buy a little thing to go into my iPhone, and then the little dongle plugs in there.
Yeah, but isn't your phone? You got an iPhone. It's got Bluetooth built in. You don't need the dingleberry.
I don't think it will connect to that.
Sure, it will.
Let me see. I'm gonna try right now.
Of course, it will. You don't need the dingleberry for that.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Yeah, right. You got the rotary accessory for your phone too.
Just hook it up to your pager.
Plug it into your pager. It'll work great.
I'm pretty sure it needs the dongle thing.
No, it doesn't. You just gotta turn it on. You gotta put the.
I got it on. It's not finding it here.
Oh, you got like a Jenko one's what it was.
Yeah, I bought the cheap one.
Oh,
I'm cheap. I buy everything cheap, like Legos.
so you go grab mine. I think it's up by the by my chair. That table. I got like a legit one. Like it's got the trigger and everything. It just connects. It'll connect to my phone or the tablets. Anything. It doesn't matter.
Great Brick Lab wants to know how long you've had your store open, David.
Open I've had since August 1st was the first full day we were open. And I was always really happy that I did that because all my monthly things are like perfect milestones because it's not like I started halfway through a month. Yeah, so I opened in August and it was me and another guy for a while. But for the 2 months before that, we were buying bulk and sorting it out. And it was actually terrible. We spent like 2 weeks sorting everything by color, and then we finished that. I was like, okay, let's try to start listing things. I was like, wait a minute, this is taking a long time. We scrapped everything, and then we sorted everything by type. And at that point, I only had 6 type categories, so that still took a long time. And now I've refined it to 20 broad categories, which is similar. I think that's the same number Great Brick Lab has, but my categories are not the same. But, I mean, something I think about it like everyone who does this has to make their sorting system a language that they're able to speak. Like if I see a part, I know what of my category it goes into right away.
Evelyn and my daughter are like the exact opposite, man. They look at it, they know exactly where it is in Bricklink. Like they know like the category, the subcategory. Evelyn's starting to remember part numbers. She's rattling off like part numbers to us. Like, how the hell? I don't know what. We're not going to remember that.
With A/B variations too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know all the main variations. I haven't got some of those though. I think about like, is someone who's ordering this really gonna care if their 1x2 with locking fingers has that groove or not?
Yeah. A lot of times people don't know either.
I know.
We ran into a part the other day that actually Bricklink only shows 2 different variations, but
There's another. Huh.
Well, they had an A and a B, but there's a C. Yeah, it's undetermined in A or B, but there's actually a third one.
Did you put a request in?
No, I got kicked off the forum, so I can't really go on there and do anything. I got in trouble.
What happened?
I was talking shit about Bricklink, and they got mad at me.
Did you say you want me to go get some?
My little barcode scan.
Great Brick Lab says they want to know how I did my 20. I can run it down real quick. Let me just look at that.
Hey, James, you can do your other giveaway if you want. It's almost 2 hours.
Oh yeah, we could. All right, the next one. While he's getting his stuff together, you guys want to come up with how many 1x1s, 1x1 bricks, 1x1 bricks in a Bricklink cup.
A large pab.
Pick a brick, whatever, Bricklink cup, and the winner's gonna get the 2x4 light flesh or light nougat, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Nougat.
Like Nougat.
The light nougat, yes. Unobtainium. Another one of those. I think this one goes for almost $20 now.
Where is your scanner?
I don't know. I thought it was next to the chair. Let's see. I don't know that. Don't worry about it.
It's over there. You were playing with it for something.
I guess for one.
What's that?
Biggest bricks guessed one again.
Dude, you're never gonna win like that.
I guess his strategy is that the rule is if you go over, you're out. So he hopes everyone else goes over.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the Wheel of Fortune way. That's true. A lot of people do that. Anyway, 1x1. Totally packed full. Barely even makes any noise. It's like a shake weight.
Right.
Just less beady.
It's less weighty.
Here's part number. Oh, I could use that camera pen right now.
There's not a creepy little dog.
Yeah, that one's kind of cool. I like that one. Two fingers. I want the creepy little baby to be on camera all the time from now on. Be like,
Just duct tape it to your forehead.
I'm gonna put like a ding. I'm gonna put her on a string. Just make her like dangle in front of the camera.
20251. Yes. Let's see what we got in yellowish green for the price. Oh. 27 cents. That's the thing with Bionicle masks. They're either like $20 or 5 cents.
Yeah, exactly. We had one of those, we had
Go
a
ahead.
bronze metallic one that was worth like $12.
Yeah, I sold one for 10 the other day. I never like knew the lore or whatever of Bionicle, so I wouldn't know the first thing of what's rare. Anyway, going back to the categories.
Yeah.
So I've got 1x plates, 2x plates, large plates, so like anything above 3, and then modified plates, so like clips or hinges. And then same thing for bricks, 1x bricks, 2x bricks, large or tall bricks, and then modified. And then outside of the modified, I have everything for snot, so like the headlights. And then wedges, slopes, tiles, anything that's round. And then wheels, Technic, walls, windows, and then other. There's a big other bin for like all the weird stuff, like airplane fronts or the
Very similar.
cars characters.
Very similar to how we do it.
And then the last small ones I have are corner pieces, bars, so like any bars, and then plants. And then 1 cup for just studs, because I never want to sort out studs more than once. Someone sold one for 90, talking about a Bionicle mask. That's crazy.
Did anybody guess the number yet?
Yeah, we still got a couple people coming in with numbers, but nobody's actually got the right number. But I can tell you that a lot of you are still in the running. We'll give it like right up till 11 o'clock. So you got 1 minute and 20 seconds. Right at 11 o'clock, we'll call it, and I'll tell you how many are in here. So, how many 1x1s in a pick a brick cup?
I'll say at least 2.
More than the brain cells I got left.
How much do these sell for?
I have Google from those.
See how much a 1x1 blue brick sell for? New. All right, these are used, right?
Found my
Go with new though. See how much the new ones sell for, because I'm curious how much you can figure out how much money you'd make just by buying them at the Bricklink or the Lego store.
used. They're 2 cents a piece. New, they're 4 cents a piece.
So 4 cents times. Oh yeah, you'd almost
You make tons of money.
you'd make good money if you were to just go to the store and buy these at the Lego store. Dude, you only get one choice, and we're going with the first one you picked. So $6.54 it is, dude.
That's it.
Hey, no problem, great Brick Lab.
So what is you take?
I already did that.
70. Yeah, but subtract your cost from that. So subtract 15.
16. About I think it's $16.50 or $16 if you take a cup. It's only $15.50. They only give you 50 cents off for the cup.
So it's $15.50.
No, that's right.
Just divide the cost of the cup by the amount of pieces.
Yeah, that's not bad. If you were to buy these 1x1 blue at the store, and that's not right?
Right, just don't delay it.
They're not going to be able to figure out the math that quick. The time's up anyway.
Okay.
If you took this, if you bought these at the Pick-a-Brick store, took them home, put them in your inventory, and sold them all at the current 6 months, you'd actually make almost $26 profit on buying them. So that's pretty good. It's almost 2.6 times your investment just to buy them at the store new. So that's not terrible. All right, the correct number 1x1 bricks in a pick-a-brick cup. 1,018.
Surprised it's not much more than the pin.
Yeah, so was I. When he did them, I thought the pins would be a lot more too.
Using
I guess-
the
So
3L threw that off.
we got 965. Anybody above that without going over? Nope. It looks like Rookies Guy Brick Store, Danny Jackson. Unless I'm missing somebody, I think he's the winner. Winner, Lego dinner. Yep, I think Danny Jackson is the winner. So go on to Nathan's page, punch in your information, and you will get the elusive, non-existent, unobtainium, light flesh 2x4 brick that Lego never produced.
Who was it? Danny Jackson?
But here they are. They produced them, just not for you. You put my pins away? Okay. So congratulations to Danny. He's the winner.
Well, for whoever wants to go watch Blue Bucket Brigade, they're the next one on the 72-hour live stream. I think we'll probably just stay streaming for a bit while I work on this printer. So thanks for everyone that's going to watch them. If you want to hang out more, go ahead and hang out.
We can watch Nathan fix the printer.
Watch me fix the printer, yeah.
Nice.
Last time I tried to show something, I was fixing a Nintendo Wii on YouTube, and they blocked me. Shut it off.
YouTube?
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. We'll find out, though.
Because they're against right to repair.
Oh, they're against that right to repair thing.
Well, you guys can learn how to repair a printer.
Yeah, no shit, because they all fall apart and stop working.
Printers are designed to be non-user friendly,
No kidding.
and that's their whole market, man. Is the ink costs more than the printer.
Yep. That's why I got a thermal one. It's really nice. The paper is not that
Check the
expensive.
paper.
It's not bad. I got the one I've got. I think a Brother. The brand is Brother, and it'll do up to like I think 3 inches wide, but it comes on a big roll. The labels I print out for shipping are only 2x7. They're like these long, skinny labels about this big.
And that works?
Yeah, I almost never have any problems with it. You got a label?
Does that work for international?
No, it's still got to print on a sheet of paper for the international.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch the person's
What do you pay per label, would you say?
I don't know. I'd actually have to go back and see what I was paying for the rolls. I got a really good deal on them on eBay. They'll be far enough nowhere over here. But that's how big the labels are.
For sure. Yeah, I've been trying to get something because I've just been doing inkjet still, so still just cutting all the papers.
Yeah, this thing's cheap. If you want, I mean, the printer itself only like $100.
Sure.
And I've been running the piss out of this thing for the printer's old. I've had it for probably like 5 years, but I bought it and it just sat in the closet. I never used it. After I bought it, I was going to use it for something that we didn't wind up doing. And when we started doing the Bricklink stuff, I was like, you know what? We'll try doing it with that. I mean, it's if you set up your PayPal to print in this format,
Yeah.
I think it's like 2.1 by 7 or something like that is the dimension. And then you just send it to that printer, like every label comes out, and that thing spits them out quick. Like it'll spit out 20 labels in a minute. So, and it cuts them, and it's really nice.
So it's like receipt paper where the ink's in it.
Well, there's no ink. It's a thermal activation. I mean, you hit it. If you hold a lighter over it, it'll turn black.
Okay.
But yeah,
It's like a laser thing that prints it on there, so you don't use any ink.
It's a lot thicker than a receipt from Walmart or something, but it's the same idea. Technology.
I'm gonna check that out on Amazon.
Yeah, the rolls. I think I bought like a dozen rolls, and it was only like $50. And I bet you I get,
It's 100 feet a roll.
yeah, each roll's 100 feet. So if you divide that by 7 inches per label, you're going to get what? Like, I don't know.
180, 190.
Yeah. Divide that by 7.
We got to do 7 divided by 12 for the decimal of feet.
What's 100 feet? So that's 1,200.
For a UPS account, you can get a free labels.
So you get 100.
Scam UPS.
And
Yep, 100 feet.
What is going on there?
yeah, here's how the paper comes, just like a little roll like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, regardless of cost, it saved me so much time
Yeah,
because I'm
it's so
still
nice.
taping them all on.
Yeah, I would definitely switch over to this if you can buy the printer and just buy a box of paper. You won't regret it. It's really nice, and you can also do like we do our stupid little labels. Like we'll just get this is like a 1-inch version of the same paper.
Uh-huh.
So we'll stick it in there until okay, run off 500 of these and so
That's our return label.
yeah.
Oh,
We
that's
just put a
smart.
little brand thing on there. I was actually gonna have labels printed, color ones and stuff. It was so expensive. The stupid every sticker was gonna cost over $0.25. And I told
Yeah,
the guy, dude, some of the parts I send out aren't even $0.25. They were trying to sell me like 10,000 little labels, sticker labels at a time, and it was
crazy.
It was stupid. The money, and I checked like 2 or 3 different places as far as having stickers made, and it was so expensive. It didn't make any sense at all. So we just started spitting them out like that.
The only problem is I'm on a Chromebook, so I have to connect my printer through like the mobile app that I just got off the Play Store. So I just wouldn't be sure about connecting that without.
Alex uses an Android and prints right to it.
Is it Bluetooth?
It's
Wi-Fi.
It's Wi-Fi. It's called iPrint and Label in the App Store, and it works really well. It's a brother app, like so you can see. I've done a bunch of custom ones.
It's all
Sure.
it's all blurred out.
But I mean, it's really user friendly. It's easy to use.
I think the model I've got is like 710 something. I think they've got a little bit newer version. It's probably like 4 or 5 years old, but
Yeah.
it works great.
And you can pick them up on OfferUp and.
Yeah, you can pick them up.
Facebook
You
all
can
the
pick
time.
one up cheap, used probably. Go over $20 or $30 and try it out. If you don't like it, just give it to somebody. Let me go back and see what I paid for the paper because I just bought some not too long ago. You doing what?
Eating order candy.
Eating up all the order candy.
Pulling a Nathan.
Order history. Here's my order history.
We actually need to order paper soon. We're down to 2.5 boxes.
Yeah, right.
Brick got their the UPS labels on Friday. See, Brick's house knows what's up.
Are those thermal too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great Brick Lab says, would you be interested in a trade? What do you got to trade me? You got new stuff that I could sell? If you got rare sealed packages stuff, I might trade you. I gotta find a longer screwdriver.
How does it work getting the UPS labels?
I don't do any of the UPS ones. UPS was a pain to set up through Bricklink too, or through PayPal.
Yeah, I couldn't. I had to ship one thing with UPS. It was cheaper. It was just a really big box.
Yeah,
I just used Pirate Ship.
I just shipped myself that lot of bricks in the book and the camera that I got from that lady. I printed a label, shipping it to myself, and I used the UPS one for the first time. And it was like 10 pounds. It was only $12 to ship the whole thing.
Yeah, UPS is better for heavier stuff.
Yeah.
windows.
What windows?
All your windows.
I used them all.
No, you didn't. There's shit on them.
Or what? Not have to fill a cup.
Well, it's the same part. I could use them in any color.
M Productions. We said whoever wants to go watch Blue Bucket Brigade can go watch. We're just gonna hang out for a while. So
We just gonna bullshit. We're gonna tell dirty jokes now.
How does the getting them with UPS from eBay work?
Oh, so if you have an eBay account, you can set up a UPS account through eBay. Somehow,
They'll send
that's
it
how
to
I
you?
got mine. And then you can request a roll from UPS for free.
How much is in the roll?
960.
Oh my goodness.
Here, let me show you what the roll looks like.
Yeah, you'll be good for a minute.
Hey, what are lists, will you?
Hold on.
How much all that modified shit was?
So this is the 960 roll. Or you can just re-roll it onto little and make little rolls out of it. So,
Nice.
You asked if I knew how much it was per label for that stuff.
Uh-huh.
I just did the math on it. I bought 6 rolls for $26, and if you divide it out, it's 2.5 cents per label.
That's probably cheaper than what I'm doing for paper and ink, honestly.
Yeah, the ink sucks. Ink's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I wonder if there's any good ones on eBay right now.
You're better off looking on Facebook and just find one that somebody's got that they haven't used in like a year and buy it.
Yeah, I'll check that too. It's a thermal printer.
It's Brother, I think 710 Brother's the brand.
So, Brother QL710W.
QL
710W.
710W. It's a lot.
710W label printer.
It's a B series on it.
Yeah, it's $70 at Best Buy.
Yeah. Office Depot's got it for 60, it looks like.
Oh yeah, that's in store near me. I might check that out. And then, do you think it's cheaper to get the rolls on Amazon or in store?
Yeah, definitely on Amazon. I bought. I can give you a link. I don't know. I'll post it over there in the chat thing, so you won't be able to shit.
Okay, sure.
Ours come from Aegis, AEGIS.
I again. Actually came down. It's only $24 for 6 rolls now.
Sweet.
It's even cheaper.
More cheaper. I can't really share a link. Well, no, it'll probably share in there, huh?
I can just copy and paste it if you just put it as text.
Yeah, let's see if it works.
Great Brick Lab wants to know if I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
So
I got it.
I have an identical one of these that I use over here. And the underside case was broke where the little gear wheels go. So I had to find a guy that refurbishes them and get the whole inside case so I could flip everything over. But I don't know what's wrong with this one yet, so I haven't even tried it.
Are you fixing that for yourself?
No, I'm fixing it for Great Brick Lab.
Oh, do you commission that work ever?
Do I what?
Do you do you do it professionally ever or no?
I used to fix electrical stuff. Not anymore.
Burned down a couple houses.
I can pretty much do anything. I'm like a jack of all trades.
Why you get along?
I can do electrical, plumbing. I can build things.
Just can't fill up the drawers behind you.
Oh, I got labor to do that. I just don't have the time.
Right. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Like, I don't know. I just wouldn't know how to organize. I'm not good enough at delegating work, like what Great Brick Lab does to send out pounds of bulk and get it back sorted. I I just wouldn't be too good at organizing stuff like that.
Is Chris still on?
Yeah, he's still here. He's commenting.
We were sitting here last night discussing him and trying to figure out what we would have to. How does he? I understand that he pays like a percentage for the people that are parting out his bricks, right? Like 10% of what the 6-month average is when they're sorting.
I think he said he pays them by the weight of what they sort.
Is it by the weight?
Yeah, by pound that comes back sorted.
I thought it was by the value or something.
I thought it was 10% of the value of the 6-month value. I thought it was. Well, if he's on there, tell us trade. Oh.
Well, that kind of. I feel like that wouldn't be like steady work for someone because like they could have to sort like the worst pieces, and then someone who happened to sort a Bionicle mask. Like,
Well, it's more like side money for them. It's not like full time or anything, I think.
yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 different levels. Both are correct. Okay, so he does it 2 different ways. Okay. We were sitting there trying to figure out if we could justify actually doing something similar to help. I mean, we literally have like 1,300 to 1,500 pounds of parts sitting out there right now that we have to like seriously start figuring out how we're going to go through it as quick as possible. Because obviously, the faster you get it put into inventory, the faster you can sell it.
More money.
More money.
Someone just needs to go in on a GoFundMe for an actual automatic sorter.
I've been working on it, but I'm just not putting enough time into it as I should be.
I mean, that's like a money machine.
What?
If you can get it to run 24/7.
Oh, yeah. No, that's exactly. I mean, the one I'm designing is really kind of like industrial. It would run 24/7. I thought it's the design, but
That is everything except hinges for that category.
almost 7,000 parts.
6,800 parts.
Uploading 6,800 parts.
Jessica's got one too.
Very nice.
She'll want a screenshot.
I think I'll get this printer because it's $40 off for Black Friday.
Oh yeah, that's a good deal, man.
Yeah, it's $100 retail, $60.
Cool.
So how much is in a roll? It should say here.
100
It's 100 feet, and depending on what size label, I've got mine set to 7-inch labels, so it's like a 2x7, about this big.
And you can format that just in PayPal settings.
Yeah, if you go into your PayPal printer settings and tell it that you're using that format, it'll format all your barcode, all your tracking numbers and everything to fit that format.
Sweet.
Yeah, it worked really nice.
I'll have to get that set up tomorrow.
Cool. So we put in what, $300 worth of brackets, pretty much.
modified plates, all modified plates.
So it's,
All modified plates, tiles.
will it print on 4x6? It comes in a roll, so I don't know what the biggest. I think the biggest roll you can put in that printer is 3 inches.
Actually, I think it's 3.5.
I don't know. I have to go back to. I think I closed the window that had the printer open. You still got it open over there, David?
Yeah. One sec.
They'll tell you what the formats are.
It's 2.4 inches width.
That's the max.
I
Well, you might be looking at the newer one too. I don't know if mine will do a wider paper than the newest model. The older model did 3 or 4 different widths. Trying to see what's support. Trying to see what sizes it did. I know it's like 1.5 1.1 and 2.1. I think it did a 3.1. I don't think it'll go up to 4 inches though.
I get 10 rolls for $35.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how much you want to buy. The paper is actually relatively inexpensive. You know, it's not bad.
I mean, this way I won't have to buy it like how I'm buying paper. Because
Yeah, you know,
I couldn't figure out how to format the multiple labels on one sheet, so I've got all these like half-cut papers. I'm just recycling.
oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah, once you go into PayPal and set it up in PayPal, because there's you go to settings and printers, and you tell it to use just this printer for it. It works great once you've got it set right.
Yeah.
You do the multiple batch print shipping labels, the bulk shipping labels thing.
Yeah, I do the. They used to have it as an app, but now it's like shipping center.
Yeah,
They update PayPal too much.
I do this. I do it off the website. It's a lot easier for me.
Yeah, I'm on the website too.
Printer link. Chris, look up QL.
I've got an Office Depot link.
Yeah, but you probably won't be able to paste it. Nathan might have to.
Oh, sure. I
I'll
sent
put
it
the
in
name.
private chat.
Here, I put the name. Just Google that one. There's a newer version than that one, but any one of them works just fine.
Mm-hmm.
And the paper, I don't know how to. I can't share the link on that either on the stupid chat thing. Anyway, just find any one of those little thermal printers, and they work great. The one Nathan's got, I'm assuming it's the same thing. It just prints a bigger label than, and if he can get the labels for free, that's even better.
Yeah, mine print 4x6 labels. It's like the standard shipping label.
Yeah.
And for people that are using the inkjet printer still, you want to get the 2 stickers per sheet or the half sheet labels, because then you can print one and then you flip it around and put it back in your printer and you can print the other one.
Right.
And you can get them for free from UPS too now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get 100 a month, I think.
Nathan, did you get any of the Target Black Fridays?
I seen it. It was a real good deal. It's almost as good as Walmart clearance deals, but I didn't buy any because most of those sets that they put on sale, I actually got for cheaper from Walmart a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, there were some definitely good deals. I think they just came out today. Like
Yeah,
the
I got
purple
6
Harry
of-
Potter bus, I've never seen that one on sale really.
Yeah, I just got 6 of them right here.
I just don't know if like the purple bricks would sell that well.
I was worried about that too, but I know the windows will sell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then I got the Star Wars something speeder chase was pretty good too.
Yeah, I just seen it before the live stream and I was like, wow, like Target really hasn't had that good of deals this year. Like last year they clearanced Lego a ton.
Yeah.
And this year I've got nothing really from them. Except a couple poly bags. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say,
I haven't
So-
gotten any poly bags on clearance.
I got like Valentine's Day ones for 49 cents after
Where
Valentine's
at?
at Target. So I was in Target the other day and they have a bunch of their Lego poly bags in the Christmas section.
Mm-hmm.
And usually if it's in that section, once the holiday's over,
It'll go way low.
and I think they had some regular ones there that they always have, but they have the Christmas tree ones there, so I feel that the Christmas tree ones would be clearanced like the day after Christmas.
Weren't the Christmas tree ones supposed to be like exclusive?
Maybe I picked up one. That's all I could find there, but
I got I placed 2 orders when they were doing the $10 gift card if you buy 50.
Oh, yeah.
And I got 2 of them, and I didn't think it was worth parting out. And they were selling for more than retail. And I listed them, and they sold the same day, both of them.
I got one. I haven't sold it yet. Yeah, I think they were, wasn't it $8 or something for?
Yeah, that was the average. I just threw it up at 6, and they both went.
Yeah. All right. Well, I gave this a bath, and it looks pretty decent.
What was it doing?
I don't know. I didn't even plug it in yet.
Oh, I thought you plugged it in. It wasn't working.
I just figured I'd take it all apart and clean it, and then try it.
Check the capacitors on the power board.
No, they all look fine. A lot of times it's people don't know how to calibrate it, so they can't get it to print right. Because these are like super finicky about calibrating. But once you got it going, like they work like a charm as long as you don't disconnect them and remove a bunch or like mess them up.
As long as you don't drop it a couple times, right?
Yeah, they don't like to be turned on and off all the time. So if you just leave it on once you get it set, like it'll be good. But, or the little sensors that read the where the space is between the labels. Sometimes they get dirty and get confused.
Mm. That had the same thing. The back of the roll looks like this. I don't know what it tells the thing, but it must tell it something.
Color length. I was in my inventory today looking at, I sorted by date last sold. I was looking at all my lots that I've never sold. And it's crazy. Just like,
Did you put them on clearance?
I was thinking about it, but they're already below average and on sale, most of them.
Oh, yeah.
And there's just some pieces that, like, I've got like 400 some used trans orange cheese slopes here. And until someone's making a lava mock, they're never going.
I tell you, we've had our store open almost a year. December will be a year, and there's stuff that's been sitting since we started. But it seems like if you wait long enough, like everything will
It'll
sell.
go. Yeah, that's my philosophy. You look at the price guide; it's sold before, it'll sell again.
Yep.
Or you just wait long enough till next year when Brick Freedom turns on his auto pricing thing. Then we'll all be set.
Yeah, I guess.
Or we'll all be ruined.
Yeah.
Well, because if it's selling, the price goes up. If it's not selling, the price goes down until it sells, and then you know that's the actual like fair price for it,
Market value.
rather than like the people that are like, oh, I'm gonna put this part at $100, and it's like a $2 part,
Yeah.
and then it throws the average off and everything.
There's like some minifig specialty stores who have so many lots that they think they can justify putting things at like 200% of the sale average.
Well, I seen on the Facebook Bricklink thing, everyone's like, they're deleting all my minifigs that are like not complete.
And I'm like, well, that's just part
like,
of that.
That just brings the whole value of a whole piece down. Like,
They messed up.
if it's not complete, don't sell it as like a half-ass minifig.
Yeah, I
Like,
love when you look at a listing and it's like torso and legs only.
it's like, am I
Well,
going to
so
sell a
the
Lego
torso
set
legs.
partially there? Like, come on.
Isn't that what David was doing? Doesn't he have all of his bricks at 300%?
That's what he said. I can't believe you get sales like that. That's insane.
Yeah, because he has like 700,000 parts. That's why. The more parts you have, the more you can increase the price because people can get everything at one store.
You can get away with that if you've got large quantities, but I don't know. I wanna get stuff for sale and get it out the door.
Just got to make sure you're making money.
I had the same mentality, but I've gotten to the point where I want to make money at it too. I don't want to just
Yeah, you can get it in and get it out the door and not make a dime.
yeah.
I've ran the numbers and I'm still like growing. Like my inventory value is growing while I'm actually still paying myself.
Well, that's good.
That's good. How much are you paying on average when you're buying bulk stuff?
So before my cutoff was like $5 a pound. That's generally what I go for. But Shop Goodwill, I've had some good ones where I'm getting like $3 or $4 a pound.
Yeah.
And that's the torso I just listed came from one that I paid like $40 for the whole thing. And it had like 4 Star Wars clones that probably paid for the rest of it that I just sold the other day.
That's cool.
I was watching auctions on there one day, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get all this new stuff. What a deal!" And then like the price just skyrocketed at the end, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah. There's a couple. Yeah, Shop Goodwill's kind of like hard to get perfect deals because a lot of times their shipping is just so crazy.
Really?
Yeah, because they'll put their shipping weight as like 2 times what the actual product is,
Oh damn.
and they'll charge you $30.
Really?
Like right here, there's a 19-pound bulk lot, and a lot of times it's too high. But if you look at it, it has like a certain set. Like I was looking at a used lot the other day, and you could see on the top was like the broken black pearl, and you could see all the minifigs.
I mean, they have had some large Star Wars like new sets on there.
Yeah,
Definitely worth the money.
yeah. They had a sealed 2002 gunship the other day. When I first started, I was getting sealed sets that were like lower than like old sealed sets that were worth more on Bricklink. But I've stopped doing that because I realized that stuff does not sell.
I found a lot of people down here trying to sell used kits for like 2-3 times what they cost new. It's like if it's unopened, I could see it being like a collector's thing, but with being used and built,
yeah,
it's like damn.
I don't know who buys that stuff.
Won't be me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I got one guy I'm buying stuff from, and I go over there and buy 500 to 1,000 pounds at a time. There's no point in buying anything else. It's like,
yeah, I gotta find a source like that where I can just know that I've got more bulk.
yeah,
I've got a pretty good backlog, but it's never been more than 100 pounds.
yeah.
Because I mean, I'm doing this full time. I come in and sort or part out or whatever all day.
That's what we've been doing this last month or so. We've been working at this a lot. I should be over there doing it now. I didn't finish the slopes I was working on earlier. But it's like after a while, you kind of get tired of doing it too.
Yeah, that's why I try to split up my day between sorting used or parting out or listing my bigger parts just to keep it moving.
David, how old are you?
18. Yeah, I'm the self-proclaimed wonder kid of Bricklink.
I'm pretty sure there's some 13-year-olds running stores.
Yeah,
You should see
I saw
their
a
hand.
video from 2015. It was like a 12-year-old. He's like, how I got rich on Bricklink. And he's just talking about how he found this lot on eBay of Star Wars figs and sold it for twice the price on Bricklink.
Yeah, do that again next month.
Yeah, that's something I had to keep in mind. During my first month, I was selling a lot of my personal collection used. Like, wow, I'm getting so many sales. But that's not sustainable, obviously.
Chris says he'll be full-time in 9 years.
In 9 years? I mean, yeah, I've got the luxury of not having to pay rent right now.
Yeah, keep it that way, dude. Don't get any overhead. Overhead sucks.
The only overhead I have, I'm in a storage unit, but it's cheap enough that it's worth it, and I've got so much room to grow here compared to when I was just working on my bedroom.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I have that capacity there.
Sleeping on Legos sucks.
Yeah, I mean that's what it felt like. It's like I've got room to walk and that's it. It's like I was literally my bed was in the closet because I have a walk-in closet and I was just surrounded by all the sets I had.
That's the way I was when I was a kid. I actually put a waterbed in my closet. I had a walk-in closet down here. We got big closets in Florida. So I put my waterbed in my closet, and I had my bedroom. It was like a studio apartment. I had a couch, big screen TV.
Yeah, that's what I have right now.
The good old days when I was young.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at the sealed sets I got when I first started to sell. It's like they're way too obscure. Like I've got them listed, but it's just probably not worth it.
All right, we'll see if this works.
15 years.
Well, I see the poof of smoke. Put the camera on it.
I got a red light. Let's see if it goes away.
Make sure it's recording for your homeowner's insurance claim.
Oh, it's green. Let's see here. Let's calibrate it.
Chris, what'd you used to do? Since you retired from your career, what'd you do?
I think he's saying a 9 1.
That's not the right spot.
What's that mean? You're a fireman? Or you smoke a lot of pot? I'm guessing fireman.
No, he's professional.
Professional what?
Pot smoker.
And you retired? I don't believe it.
IT
Oh,
for
you're getting retired in that.
company.
What do you guys manufacture? And it doesn't look like it caught on fire yet.
Hope not.
No, I got the green light. It says it needs to be configured. And it's rolling out the labels, so far so good.
Very nice.
The only problem is I have a Chromebook, and it's a pain to configure stuff on a Zebra because it's made for a PC. But apparently I have setup now. Maybe they updated it.
Tractors.
Oh, David, if you have any issues with if you get a printer and you can't figure out how to get it to work with a Chromebook, check out the College Picker on YouTube. He reviews all kinds of printers and gets them to work with Chromebooks.
Sweet. Yeah, Chromebooks are the way of the future, apparently.
Well, no, I'm running 2 monitors off mine, and it lags a bit.
Chromebooks won't be the future until they put some real horsepower in them.
Yeah.
Need 64 gigs of memory in a Chromebook, and then we can talk.
I mean, luckily, I don't have to do anything else with this except like school.
I do a lot of 3D rendering and model building and stuff like that in my computer, so mine's pretty much like a slave workhorse.
Yeah, I've wanted to get into stuff like that. So coding or 3D printing is so useful.
Oh yeah, it's kind of fun. I bought a 3D printer kind of by accident. I was paying some other kid in high school to do all my 3D printing for me because I didn't want to buy one. And he had one, and then he was going off to college, and he said he was going to sell the printer. And I'm like, well, I got to find somebody to do my prints. And he offered me the printer. It was less than a year old for half price, and I was like, all right, I'll buy it. So I'm glad I did. It's nice having it. I can make parts whenever I want, but I don't use it much. I mean, I don't use it as much as I should or I could, but
For sure. I'll make a picture. And order the labels with some bubble mailers. Where do you guys get your bubble mailers?
I just ordered some the other day for like 10 cents a piece off Amazon.
Huh? Is that what size?
What did I get? Let me check here. So I've actually ordered from the same place twice. I think they ship from China, but it's real cheap and they're good quality.
Has the price changed at all?
Well, I got a bigger size this time than last time.
Do you use one size for everything or multiple?
No, I used to do that, but it seemed like I was shipping a lot of small things and like bigger envelopes. So now I use a 5x7 for small orders, and then my other orders I use. Let me click on here.
I did a whole bunch of research to try to find the cheapest bubblers, the bubble mailers.
Uh-huh.
And the cheapest place I found them so far is eBay.
That's what I've heard too.
I just bought.
Buy it nows or auctions?
They were buying now. So they just got here. I just ordered some and they came like 2 to 3 days ago. And I got, let me pull it up.
So the ones I just ordered are 10.5 by 7 is the outside diameter. They're number zeros.
Yeah, mine are 6 by. I got number zeros also, but it says mine are 6 by 10.
Huh? That's probably the inside.
6 by 9 is the inside. 7 by 10.5 is the outside.
Okay.
How many did you get?
I got 500 for $51.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay. I bought 250 for $26.99. So it's
About
almost
the
the
same.
same.
Yeah,
It's probably the same place. Is it called Yens? Yens?
No, mine's Supply Hut on eBay.
Okay. So the ones I get are Yens small self-seal craft bubble mailers.
Yeah, just look up Supply Hut for the username on eBay. He's got like every size you can imagine.
Yeah, most of the people that sell on Amazon also sell on eBay.
For some reason, the Amazon ones were more expensive. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's hard to find the cheapest ones on there, but if I can get them for 10 cents a piece, that's a deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. As long as I get them for 10 cents, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I've been overpaying lately.
Will Harper, what's up? Is he back?
Can you send the Amazon link?
I'll see if I can find it here.
Here's the eBay one to the user.
Sweet.
Can I post that one in the thing?
And of course, the bigger bulk you buy, usually the better deal you get.
Yeah. I was going to buy 1,000, but it wasn't any cheap. It was actually like $1 more to buy 1,000 than if I bought 500, so I just bought the 500.
2 orders of 500.
250 or 500. Yeah. And then you're getting it for quite a while.
I bought some number 5s. So I was buying number 4s, but the guy was out of 5, so I went, or out of 4, so I went to the 5s. and I got those says 10 by 16 for when we've got like base plates and stuff I gotta ship, and those were 200 for $50. So it's not bad. I upcharge my base plates a little bit anyway because of the shipping.
Will Harper was on BFAB's stream. Says it was a train wreck.
Really?
That's funny.
Train wreck. Add him to this one. You can hang out here. We're just sitting here bullshitting anyway. What the hell is
There, I
that?
added the envelopes that I got. The links in the chat.
That's not even a link. That's just like
It's a giant link.
Need a tiny URL, that shit.
He's speaking in tongues.
Yeah, right. It's just like the
I'm gonna
alphabet.
measure my mailers. I don't even know what size they have.
I'm pretty sure that it was such a big link that it split it in two.
It broke it. Yeah. It broke YouTube.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll put the ASIN number. There you go. That'll be easier.
Oh, there you go.
All right, back to figuring out what's wrong with this printer now.
Was it working?
It doesn't know where the label thing is. I think the sensor's dirty. Dirty sensor. We'll clean it. It's functioning. That's good.
Yeah. You didn't run out the magic smoke.
Yeah, no smoke here. And I only cleaned the bottom. I didn't clean the top, so that could be the problem.
$2.50. Yeah, that's about 10 cents.
I could just make repair videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I should start doing that too. I got a JL Fathom I took apart. Nobody's ever done that on YouTube. I was going to do a video of it and didn't do it.
I think this one has a new print head in it, looks like.
I took one of our the CNC router table we've got at the shop. It's got a 70-pound motor that it moves up and down on the Z axis, and the ball screw was wearing out. So Alex took the whole machine apart. We bought the ball screw home and repacked I'd never done that before. That was kind of fun, putting new bearings in a ball screw. That was kind of fun.
Ew, dirty.
Dirty little bitch.
Yeah. Some nasty, like, hand sweat all up in there or something. Somebody was slaving away on it.
Your wife's going to be pissed about that toothbrush when she finds out you used it.
I got out of the bathtub. Kids were already using it.
Got the kids cleaning the grout.
Cleaning the Barbie's teeth or some crap. I don't know. All right. We got to get this off. Oh, there we go. Falls right off. Oh,
I'm going to have to go over and check out this other stream.
Beef bag?
He's making it sound like it's horrible. Dude, that's what we should do. We should live stream here and go watch that one and heckle it in our live stream. That'll be fun. That'd be awesome. We can all heckle somebody else's stream.
This printer is from January 1st of, or no, January 12th of 2010.
Oh. The only one that's showing up live is ours right now. I'm scrolling down.
What happened to Blue Bucket Brigade? Didn't they last very long?
I don't know. I'm scrolling down trying to find it.
I tried to search on YouTube. I couldn't even figure out. Like, I couldn't find it.
Oh, I got it. I found it.
Are they on?
Yeah, they're on.
No. How many people are watching?
13, including me, I guess.
Radio DC comic superhero, Aquaman, Rage of Atlantis. Oh,
It's Friday. There was like 80 some watching the streams.
wow. It's good to know. That is pretty cool. I didn't know that DVD existed, but it said on Wikipedia, Jessica Cruz, the DC comic name figure who debuted in 2018 alongside the debuting
What are they talking about?
I don't know, but dude, you should turn it on and watch it. It's kind of funny. It's like they all left. There's nobody on the screen. I don't know. One of the guys there. Bluegrass Bricks.
I might have some books that about it.
These guys are like Lego fans.
Really?
Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit different type stream, I'm pretty sure.
Sure. That's in my cart. This to cart.
Never thought about the blue tote as a hat though. That's a good one.
Is that a knockoff of the pink bucket one?
I don't know. Guy's building like a Freddy Krueger school bus.
All right, one.
All right, who's got the cat?
I was wondering that so me.
Does Amazon take PayPal?
No.
Robbie, you feed the cats tonight.
Yes.
Robbie, you feed the cats tonight. So they're running about something.
All right, well, this book doesn't have any Green Lanterns, so it doesn't exist.
Oh man, this is funny.
I'm kidding. Hold on, let me find the book.
Anyway. Yeah, I would just get in trouble. For some reason, I have a hard time making friends. You know what I'm saying?
All right, back to fixing this printer.
Yeah, right.
sure is dusty.
I was trying to watch the blue buckets thing, but I don't know if I could actually like seriously watch it.
Build your own adventure books. Those are cool though.
I think that might be a problem. Too much dust up under the sensor here. It's like fucking coated.
I'm hungry.
Get something to eat.
Like they don't even use screws to hold these sensors in. This is what they use. A plastic donut thing.
Looks like a fucking Lego.
Yeah, like a Lego stud. That'd probably work actually better.
It's a Lego print. There you go. They built the whole damn thing out of Lego bricks.
And then this is the little eye sensor that causes all the issue right here. The little black dot. Let's see.
Yeah.
Pick it up or not. Ow! I don't know. Little dirty girl there.
Yeah, be careful rubbing the sensor because I've got some stereo equipment that has the same kind of sensor that reads the black and white. If you scrub off too much shit on it, it'll stop working altogether.
That's okay. I got extra parts from another one.
Okay. That's the best thing to do is just replace the stupid sensor. For some reason, they go bad after a long time. I'll call Alex and see what he's going to make me for dinner.
Oh yeah, perfect time for dinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, bitch. What are you making for dinner?
Ham sandwich.
Oh, what are we going to have for a midnight snack?
Taco Bell.
Bitch.
I know your options are pretty fucking minimal. It's midnight.
You got any pizza left? Did you eat it all?
I only had 2 pizzas last night. You should get enough.
Ooh, I want Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we had Pizza Hut last night. It was actually pretty good.
Nice.
All right, order my.
We're still on bullshitting.
No, I didn't hear you all the way up here.
We're watching another stream and actually heckling their stream. It's fun.
All right, I ordered that printer. Or got it for pickup.
Hmm.
50 caliber brick. That's the worst orders. $10 order. Had to open every drawer.
I hate those orders. Luckily, I don't have to pick them. Usually,
Yeah, I had a order. It was one item of like each thing, but it was
Yeah.
only 10, so it was fine because it wasn't that many.
Do you guys have minimum buys or no?
No, I don't.
I used to, and then I took it off, and I've got more sales. So I was just getting sick of the one-piece buys, but now I'm like, whatever. If I have a bunch of orders anyways, like.
Do you think
no big
you
deal.
lose money because of PayPal?
Yeah, you would essentially, because it's 30 cents plus 2.9%, unless you have a micropayment account, which I have. Then it's 5%.
Anyway.
5 cents. But
Yeah.
you have to make sure you're charging more for your shipping then
Yeah,
to make up for any fees you lose.
I've just had $5 the whole time, and I've consistently found per 1,000 lots you have, you get 1 order per day.
Yeah.
My average is always correlated with that, at least.
The trick to not losing any money on that is to add an extra $1 to every one of your shipping rates and just don't care.
Yeah, because people will still order if you have what they want.
Yep. Charge $4, $4.25 and up. And you make $1. If they want to buy a 10-cent part, you make $1.10. Big deal. Not like you're getting rich. I mean, Jesus.
USPS up their prices recently, so I moved everything up. I don't think I'll switch it back if it goes down.
So I actually lowered my shipping, and I went from 2 orders a day to like 7 or 8 a day.
Huh. I don't know. I feel like if people have made a cart and then they see shipping, I don't see it deterring them. I mean, was your shipping higher than at cost?
Yeah. It was like, I don't know, high $3, $4, something like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't outrageous or anything.
50 caliber brick says, and this is actually, I've got something to say after it, but he says we should set up a drop ship group so that we can, if we find a part and the store doesn't have it, call one of our buddies to drop ship it, pay for the part price, actual shipping plus 5%. We're actually already doing that.
Yeah, we already do that.
Yeah.
Everybody calls me for their parts because they don't have them.
I send, if I'm missing something, I send Nathan an order, or I send Kim an order over at Bricks Outside the Box. We've kind of got like a friendly agreement going that if anybody needs a part shipped out, that I just pay for the part and they'll ship it out. But I put the customer's name in the ship to when you're going through PayPal, so they'll see that it's ordered from me, but it drop ships. So
yeah, we're talking about that, like giving each other coupons or something in case you have to do that with an order. So
yeah,
you're not paying the full price; you get a discount still or whatever.
yeah, we should. It'd be nice if we could do that. I don't know if you can actually.
I could do that on the Discord and make a special thing for all the people that are VIP. I'll just make it
our VIP buddy list.
Yeah.
Well, what we should be able to do is we should be able to set up a separate shipping amount that only certain people, if you could do it where only certain people can see it. So where if you're a seller and you're say I want to buy some parts from Nathan and ship them to somebody, you should be able to click on a special shipping, which would just be, the cost versus whatever, depending on how everybody's doing it. But yeah, there should definitely be something you can figure out some way of doing it so everybody we're not gouging each other to help each other out. And it's not really our fault. It's just the way Bricklink's set up,
Is it worth it though when it's like if they order 128 and you have 127?
Well, let me, as a buyer, I'll explain a little bit the way I do it. And I don't know how I don't think Nathan has these problems, but other people might. Being, selling mostly used, which you're doing too, I guess.
Yeah.
When I started out on Bricklink, I didn't know anything about Bricklink until about June of last year. I'd never even heard of it. I was just farting around on YouTube and heard something about Bricklink and went on there. And that's when I started buying stuff. And what I wound up doing is I bought a bunch of parts for a project. I figured, oh, cool, I found this Bricklink thing. I'm going to buy a whole shitload of parts and build some custom stuff. And I just started out as a buyer for the first probably 3 or 4 months of knowing about Bricklink. And in that 3 or 4 months, I'll bet you I got, I'd say 1 in 4 orders that I placed came in screwed up. Wrong color, wrong parts, missing parts. And the thing that pissed me off the most was when I was looking for something specific and I wanted, say I needed like 50 of this one part and I got 48.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy credited me 10 cents. It's like, dude, I just completely wasted $3 or $4 in shipping buying them from you instead of buying them from the next guy down the list that might have charged a penny more, but actually had all 50. Now I have to go spend $3 or $4 again to get the 2 parts you didn't send me.
Yeah, I have the same issue where they're missing 5 parts, and it's like now I have to go place a whole nother order for those 5 parts because those were the only ones I needed.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And that happened to me a few times, not just once or twice, but I feel like maybe like 5 or 6 times in a couple of months. And it really kind of pissed me off. And it wasn't so much the fact that I understand the inventory numbers can be out of whack. I got my money back for the parts I was missing, but that wasn't what pissed me off. What pissed me off was I didn't care about the parts because the shipping was more than the parts. So what we wound up doing when we started our store, we had the same issue come up. We were short a part or two to a customer. And my wife, my daughter, and my son, all 4 of us sat down and kind of had a discussion of how we were going to handle these problems when they come up. And I kind of overruled everybody else's opinion for a specific reason. The fact that I was so pissed that it happened to me so many times that I didn't want to piss off my customers the same way that I was getting pissed off trying to be as a customer on Bricklink. So we've got if we have an inventory problem, we handle it one of 2 ways. The first thing we do is hopefully we've got another box of whatever color that part is we're missing pre-sorted. If we've got a 20-pound box of black and we need a couple of black tiles, we know they're going to be in there. So we'll go to the box and dig through it and find the tile. But when it comes to a rare part, which is something that just happened this last week, this was something that I guess it's our mistake in the end, but unfortunately in Bricklink, the part itself was not listed correctly in Bricklink. There's 3 different versions and they only showed 2 different versions. So we put all of our parts in according to what Bricklink showed. Come to find out there was a 3rd part that they don't show that the customer we wound up not having the guy's parts. And in this scenario, you couldn't find them. They were not on Bricklink for sale anywhere. But usually if we're missing something or we're missing a couple of parts, something that we don't have or don't have time to go digging through totes and totes and totes to find a 5-cent part, I'll just place an order in Nathan's store or Kim's store if they have it, or any store. I mean, I bet you I've placed 100 orders this last year from other stores for stupid little mistakes. And each time I usually just eat the shipping. And it sucks, but I would rather take somebody that put in a $25 order and they eat the $5 to fix it than to piss them off. And giving their money back, okay, that's all you really have to do on Bricklink. Say you're sorry, give them the 20 cents back. But that's not going to make the guy happy at all, because I know I was in that position and it pissed me off. I got tired of people doing it to me. And, I understand mistakes are made. There's no way around it, especially if you're dealing with used bricks. It's just too many lots to not ever make a mistake. And, we just took it upon, I did it. I think Alex and Evelyn were under the idea of, okay, just give them the money back and give them a little discount to the store to come back next time and say you're sorry, which, that's all you really need to do in most cases. Most people are going to be like, okay, whatever, there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
But I just, as a customer, that was kind of shitty when it happened 5 or 10 times. Figure if that happens 10 times, that's easily $50 more you've got to spend in shipping. It's like, damn, it's like, okay, one little mistake is one thing, but when it keeps happening, that got frustrating. So I just decided as a overall rule for our store that when things go missing, you either go hunt for it in a couple of totes, and if you can't find it in a couple of minutes, then don't bother. Or if it's going to eat up too much time trying to find one part, I'd rather spend the $2 or $3 to mail it.
Yeah.
Because you got to figure out what's your time worth, and in our workshop, our time is worth a lot in our regular business. Here at the brick side of things, the brick business, you spend a lot more time than you do at a normal job, but it's easy work. It's not like you're out digging ditches or bussing tables for 8 hours. You're sitting on ass sorting bricks. I mean, it's not very difficult. So, but your time's still worth money. If it's going to take you an hour to go find a part, why waste the time? An hour. How many bricks could you sort in an hour? Or how much shit could you put in inventory in an hour? So, yeah, I just, as a rule, I just took it upon ourselves to fix the problem. Whatever it costs us, we'll eat it. Everybody in the house knows that everybody feels a bit guilty when there's a mistake. Because it's shit, that just cost us $5 or $10. Or to fix that order completely nullified what the guy ordered from us in the first place. He just gave the order away, and you got to spend $5 to fix it.
Yeah, I've gotten much better. Definitely. In the beginning, I was making a lot more mistakes.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to weed out the mistakes. We have seen when we started, we saw the curve go up of mistakes, and then we came up with this idea of okay, we're gonna pay to fix it, and that's when things dropped back down because we're all really responsible when there's a mistake. It doesn't matter who did it, just don't do it again. Or
That we put in the drawers and we do
Yeah.
inventory.
well, that was something he said he asked earlier about putting extra parts in the drawer. That's helping things a lot now too.
Yeah.
If you put 100 1x2s in the drawer, but you say you only put in 95,
Then you're good.
that's helping alleviate a lot of those problems too.
See, I can't do that. I got to keep the exact amount in there.
Yeah, same with me. Unless it's something by weight.
And
I'll
usually
show you.
I'm right on every time. Usually.
Yeah, wait till you've got that one oddball part that only came in a $50 set and you're missing one or
I don't
two.
buy those.
Don't buy those.
Then again, he's dealing with new, so he doesn't have that problem.
We had that problem though. What was that stupid new kit we bought?
No, that was a revision.
Still, it was part of the kit.
We just didn't put
Hey,
the-
there is a workaround for the for paying $4 or $5 shipping.
Yeah, stick it in an envelope. I know.
Yeah, if you're say you had an order and you're missing, where'd that screwdriver go?
Yeah, I usually do
Missing 1 or 2 parts, and you buy them from me. I could just put them in an envelope because you already have a tracking number for the main order.
Right.
And just tell them there's another envelope coming with a couple other parts.
Yeah.
And then you'd get away with only 60 cents
30
shipping or
cents, yeah.
something.
Problem is, there's no way for me to place an order without harassing you to do the invoice to do it that way, unless you make it an option on the shipping.
Just send an invoice.
Yeah. Request a quote.
Yeah.
What's a stamp now? 50, 55, 60 cents? I don't know.
I think it's 57 or so.
You might get screwed though if it's over an ounce. I had a missing part that I mailed out, and it got sent back to me for 15 cents.
Oh, Jesus.
Really? I've never had anything sent back, but I've heard other people.
Yeah, if it's over an ounce, they'll send it back, or it's more than a 1/4 inch thick because it can't go through the machines right.
Yeah, I just write please hand cancel on all of them, and I've never had a problem with the thickness.
That's what she said.
Two or three pieces.
Oh, pizza time.
If you want.
Oh gosh, 50 caliber brick lost 24 wheel rims. That's hard to do.
Yeah, that's pretty big package. I think you just misplaced them.
Is that like a
I see what's behind your stack-ons.
sync error?
24 wheel rims. What size wheel are they? How big?
Those
I
are
just had an order today that was like a whole bunch of tires and rims. And
Really?
I was like, oh, this package is gonna weigh more than it's supposed to.
I don't even list
A
tires.
few
anymore.
dollars on shipping there.
Two, I guess.
yeah, they're small pieces.
Are they middles or corners?
Both.
Yeah, just give me one of each.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
I haven't listed wheels since I started because there's just too many
Ooh.
variations.
Light gray. Old parts, huh?
Come on, thing. Come off of here.
Are they new or used?
Huh?
Well, light gray, they got to be used. Unless they're light blue gray. New light gray, okay. Yeah, I can't help you. If they were used, I could probably help you. I got like 2 50-pound boxes of wheels I haven't even touched.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm just gonna throw them on eBay.
Somebody said that you get pretty good money on the wheels on Bricklink still. People
Yeah,
buy
it's
them.
just so hard to catalog.
Well, usually when people buy wheels and rims, they buy like everything you have.
Really?
You fuzzy.
Maybe Pops will want them all. I can sell them all to Pops in like a big bulk thing.
Hmm.
50 caliber. Look and see if my store has you. I parted out a bunch of wheels and rims and stuff.
Yeah, maybe Nathan will have them.
I'm looking at some big rims right now. I got a whole bunch of them. They're chrome with spinners. I need a pliers.
We're just gonna do our own 72-hour marathon. Let's do it. Don't be sissy.
Somebody emailed me. They're like, you guys are streaming for 72 hours.
Hell yeah.
We can actually,
We're hardcore.
we can actually pull that off. We just put time between the four of us. Our channel could do that.
Yeah, we can do a 70. I think YouTube will cut you off after so many hours, don't they?
I don't know.
What's the longest YouTube video there
10
is?
hours.
10 hours?
10 hours is the cutoff
For a stream or a video period?
video.
Okay.
After that, it has to be broken up.
Okay.
Hell. But it's symbolic for something. I mean, come on.
We didn't get to hear any of the look at this videos.
Yeah, we didn't get any. Look at this. Look at this. We didn't get any of those, dude.
Jessica and I were sitting there back there laughing.
Oh,
We
you
were
know,
gonna get one.
it's the everlasting love of well,
It's a
plus it's a pagan thing for another.
we passed the 12:30 mark. No, I would go past the 12:30 mark before I get here, I have to look it up. What is a read? It's a wholesomeness. It's a what did I do with this? I looked it up.
I don't know those.
MP.
Hey, Johnny.
Is symbolic for a grass owner.
Oh, dang.
I had to go watch the other guys for a few minutes while you were gone, just to amuse myself.
A 50 caliber. What sets do the rim coming? I have a bunch of sets in the closet.
Anybody gonna buy the Coliseum? I'm actually seriously thinking about buying one.
How much is it?
A lot. Like a lot. I think in the US it's gonna be like $450.
Does Lego not realize that there's a pandemic?
I don't think they care what the.
I don't have that much money. Spend.
Are you buying to part out or just to have?
Just to build it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's 4 of it. I watched one of the speed builds on YouTube, and when you buy it, it comes in one giant box, and there's 4 smaller boxes inside of it.
Yeah,
So
that's like what they did with the UCS set.
Like each one of us could actually build like a part of it and then put it together because there's 4 of us. So it might be kind of cool. I don't know. It's a lot of damn money. I'd probably build it and then just put it into inventory and not care, you know.
Police dog $10 set. Let me check.
It's $550. Holy shit!
It's like 10,000 pieces.
Yeah, it's a little over 9. I think 9,000.
It's so it'd be so banal of a build. I feel like
The way that watch how they built it, it looked kind of interesting. It's not like you're doing.
Not repetitive.
Yeah, it didn't look as repetitive as some people made it sound. It was, yeah, it looked all right, but I don't know, $550. That's a lot. I think it's on their website for sale already.
pre-order. I think.
Yeah.
The radius of the Coliseum is broken up into like 24 groups, and the middle third of every group is about the same, but the bottom where it connects inside the Coliseum and the very top are different on every single one of them.
Mm.
So you're only building, I don't know, 50 parts that are the same all the way around.
It's not under architecture. What's it under?
Expert,
Expert.
creator expert, whatever.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is $550. Shit.
Good thing I got $100 for the points.
Used to.
Oh yeah, I forgot you bought.
I spent half of my points on my train parts.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's actually pretty good reheated shit. Not bad. Hot.
Pizza Hut.
Well, I think I'll head home soon. Pack up here.
Okay, sounds good.
It's been sweet being on.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go to bed soon.
All right, dude, take it easy.
Yep. Nice talking, you guys. See ya.
Yeah, it's good meeting you. I'll see you next week. You better be on. All
Know it.
right, man.
All right, see ya.
Yeah.
This one looks different than that one.
One of these things is not like the others.
One of these things is not different.
Hey, you gonna get the Sesame Street kit when it comes out, Nathan?
Yes.
Alex wants it.
I want a big bird.
I might get it on clearance.
Do they get Snuffleupagus? I want Snuffleupagus.
No.
They didn't do a Snuffleupagus?
No.
Bastards.
I'm gonna get the garbage can guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oscar it out.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're lucky.
Watch him be watch him just be a 1x1 round brick with a special head and fixing the existing trash can.
That's just a green dot.
Hey, did you see their? They are coming out with a Mickey Mouse
Yes, I saw that.
One by one dots, and then they're coming out with the Harry Potter one.
Yeah.
Can I make little hidden Mickeys?
No, they're doing mosaics.
Yeah.
It's like a mosaic Minnie Mouse.
Made out of Mickey prints?
No, it's made out of dots, a mosaic.
Oh.
It's just a picture of Minnie Mouse.
Which is funny because all the dots are on like sale because no one wants to buy them at the stores.
The dots kids?
Yeah. Like the little stupid kids.
I thought people were going to make like jewelry and shit out of them.
I don't know. Apparently there's not that many girls or something into it. All right, I put a new sensor in. Let's try this one out. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Anybody still watching the stream?
The what?
Is anybody watching the stream or just you and me?
12 people.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
They probably all fell asleep letting it run.
Well, that'd be funny. See if the printer works this time.
Pizza Hut pizza? It's the pizza.
All right, see a 50 caliber.
Later, dude. We should get Pizza Hut sponsorship here, huh?
Unfortunately, I don't think it works like that.
Yeah, right. Can you send them an invoice if you actually like sponsor their pizza in your video? Can you just send them an invoice?
Sure. There we go.
It's not even making any noise this time. Oh, crack it open.
Stopped in the middle again. Stupid thing. I think I'm gonna have to hook it to a PC to reprogram it.
They would probably report you to YouTube and get your video pulled for unauthorized use of their product.
Unauthorized commercialization.
Hey, this product is no longer supported.
Pizza, a pizza. Okay, we gotta find somebody else to buy the for your garlic. Oh, don't give it back. It opens anything though. They'll probably buy 3 of them and never open them.
Oh man, it's 11:30.
Yeah.
I gotta get up and do lots of work tomorrow.
What are you gonna do?
Sort some Lego. Wire. Run some electrical wires.
Part out a bunch of shit.
Try not to get zapped.
You watch TV much?
A little bit.
I was watching that show Hell on Wheels on Netflix. You seen that?
No, I haven't watched it.
It's actually really good. So I just finished the whole thing last night.
You gotta watch the last episode.
Yeah, I
You fall asleep.
gotta watch the last episode again. I fell asleep during it, but it's really good. It's all about the transcontinental railroad being built.
Yeah.
and all the shit that went through, you know, Indians and Mormons and all kinds of shit they had to go through to try to get that built. It was really good.
That's cool. $49.
Need to bring some of that Jesse James shit back today. Get rid of all those Antifa bitches.
Yeah.
Give everybody a gun and get rid of the laws for about 6 months to see how fast shit gets cleaned up.
Purge.
Yeah, damn near. What are your gun laws where you're at?
I don't know.
You can get it concealed? They got the open carry or just concealed?
You can open carry.
You can you? We can't even do that shit down here.
Well, it's real dumb if you do, because everyone just calls the cops on you.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
It'd only be smart if you just concealed it. Here we go. Manual calibration.
They got open carry in his state. I don't know. We don't have it down here.
You can open carry down here. You can't conceal carry down here.
I don't think you can.
Yes, you
How would they
can.
know if you were concealed carrying? Because it'd be concealed. No one could see it.
Exactly. I don't think I have an open carry thing in
I
Florida.
am like 98% sure that Florida is open carry.
Here we go. Got to go to 7 flashes.
Open carry gun laws by state. Not permissive in Florida, bitch. We're like one of like 3 fucking states. Is that ridiculous or what? This one's handguns, this one's rifles. We're like one of the redneckest states in the country. What the hell?
All done?
Yeah, that was good things.
You're welcome.
Let's
That's the hidden side bus, dude.
Is it?
Yes. The hidden side school bus.
Kind of looks like a Chenko bus. Wasn't electric.
I'm surprised Lego hasn't joined Fortnite yet and made the blue bus.
Too many ideas.
Well, they made the yellow one already. I've heard about like 30 of those bitches.
Anything for me? I did not get to the slopes, but everything from modified is categories in the tablet or in the finish off.
Oh, did I tell you I sold the $36 Bowser I had?
No, you didn't.
No,
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal, huh?
it is
I
pretty
paid $55 for the entire 1,000-piece set.
good.
I have got Mario on clearance, and I've got Trolls on clearance right when they came out. Because people are stupid.
You, my friend, were not in the list for the 72-hour people.
Which list are you looking at?
One of these other guys are on.
No, I went off the Sign Up Genius actual list where you sign up at. Because some people went on and then they took their name off like after the fact. Because I thought it was kind of weird that there was one spot open at the exact time when we usually do the live stream.
This one said Bricksmith was on before them.
Yeah, that one's wrong. I seen that one a couple days ago. He put that out like Wednesday. Because I went and double checked and I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, oh no, still says it's me.
What was your secret to sales besides the no minimum?
Oh, since no one's probably watching anymore.
Oh, you can always turn it off and talk about it.
Drop the price on shipping and you get mad sales.
Really?
Yeah. I did what Pop's Block Shop does. Went to $350 and then free shipping if it's over $100. And you'd be surprised. People like literally buy enough stuff so it's $101.
Really?
And I'm like, what? Like I was never getting $100 orders, and I put that on there, $100. So yeah, I put $350. I mean, yeah, I lose some money on some of them, but like I'm making that money in the profit. So,
interesting.
I don't know. I put it on there, and I've got like 7-8 orders a day now, and I was getting like 1 or 2 before.
Probably got a lot to do with adding more inventory too, don't you think?
Well, I added the inventory, and I didn't really get much. So then I tried the whole shipping thing, and then all of a sudden, like, that worked really well. So, I don't know. So these printers actually have it where you can have it peel the label for you.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Uh,
Tell it to spit out 20 labels and deal with that shit.
it's only like the 5th time I've taken this apart. I'm getting pretty good at it now.
What was it this time?
This one doesn't work. I'm going to bed. Like it prints and it feeds and does everything. It just stopped at the wrong place. David West says he's speaking from beyond the grave.
Did it work?
I think it worked.
Wicked.
Oh, look at that. It stopped. All right. Try printing a label here now. I think that was the magic. Had to clean the sensors. Where'd my mouse go? All right. Need a test label here.
Oh, you want to see some funny shit?
Sure.
Give me a second. Let me try to find it. You gotta pull it up and watch it while we're sitting here. I want to see your reaction to some of this shit. This is like one of the funniest guys I've seen on YouTube. Just constant. He doesn't put out a lot of video. He doesn't put out enough videos. He puts out some, but he should put out more because I would think he would.
You're so ingrained with what's DNA that your facial hair actually grows like a thumb. I like that theory. So you head on an old mower.
All right, here we go. I haven't watched this particular video yet, so I know it's going to be funny as shit. Let me see. Hold on, I got to get the link to it. Come on, bitch. Pause. Share. Copy link. All right, here you go. I haven't watched this one yet, so you click on it and watch it. And I want to watch your reaction. This guy is fucking hilarious.
All right, hold on. I gotta add this printer apparently. Oh, Rocky's guy, that's fine. If you want to wait, if you think you'll be getting more, you can wait too. It's no big deal. Whatever works for you, bud. All right. Let's find printer. All right, it says the printer's here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, moment of truth. Is it gonna print? Oh snap! Look at that. That's some crappy paper I got.
Did that work though?
Yeah. Hey. Fixed it. I'll put my good paper in there now. See if it works. This one looks older than the other one I was using though. Maybe I should send Chris the newer one. Not sure why he wanted one of these anyways, but he already has a Librolo. All right, let's try again. You could literally just buy these printers online from eBay for people that don't think they work and just like fix them.
I do that with a couple of stereo, specific pieces of stereo I bought like 10 of that I know what the problem is. It's like a $3 rubber belt that needs to be replaced.
It's like $1 million right there.
Man.
Sweet. Sweet.
All right, click that video. Watch this guy.
Which video?
I just put it. It's in the YouTube chat.
The eBay one?
No.
Oh, hold on.
Just click and watch. The guy's funny as hell.
Oh, this one. Hold on. How do I click on it? I have to type it in. Thanks, bud. Do, 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 do. It says video unavailable.
Really?
Yeah.
The one I just posted there?
Yeah. Let me try it again.
It's working for me.
Well, I had to type it in because I can't copy out of the thing. You.
He's kind of like a Canadian hillbilly trailer trash, Tim the Toolman Taylor kind of. His videos are fucking hilarious.
Danny, yeah, I seen his order, the 8,000 parts. That was crazy. Hopefully he didn't have like
Google
a huge
Fi,
sale.
a phone plan by
my,
Google.
what's going on here?
It's easy to switch to Fi from the comfort of your home. purchase a new phone or use the phone.
Go away, ad. This thing here is garbage. It's loading. Slowly but surely.
Now you're telling me that you were so ingrained with white trash DNA that your facial hair actually grows in on its own, all white trashy like that?
I don't know what you're saying, but that's what's going on.
So you head on an old Walmart for some shotgun shells, and the next thing you know, you're picking up some pussy that smells, and that pussy just happens to be connected to a 350-pound woman named Half-Ton Tanya. Just so happens to be 1-Ton Tanya's shit spawn. And next thing you know, you got the old crew cab insemination station stuffed with all the fast things you can do, and you're dialing down to the old river with a 12-pack of Bush beer, and things get a little bit frisky. Next thing you know, old Half-Ton squirting KFC gravy all over the inside of your truck, and you get home to realize that that fat cunt has completely sacked out the leaf springs on the passenger side of your truck. I'm going to show you how to fix it without.
You can't stream.
A shit pile of money. I'm not saying she's that fast. But when we used to go camping, the fucking bears used.
I don't think you can stream a stream, dude.
But no, seriousness, no. I figured I'd show you mouth breather mongoloids and fucking retards how to do a lift kit or a few ad leaps in the back to a shitty old Ford Chevy Dodge. Without fucking breaking the bank. But let's admit it, most of the guys on LubeTube showing how to do custom builds on all these poor old shitbox Fords fucking loaded with their daddy's money. And 9 times out of 10, this is how they build their trucks. Well, I can show you meathead how to do it without just breaking the bank, or even if you don't have any bank, I can show you how to put a little bit more spring to her step. One might say, turn that frown upside fucking down. So before you get started with this whole project, you're going to want to head out to some old piece of shit you got laying in the backyard, or head down to your local auto wreckers and grab an absolute fuck pile of these old shitty leaf springs. Like, this town is full of shitbox old Fords that have been cut up and fucked with. And it's pretty easy to get your hands on a set of these leaves. So after you got all your parts from the old auto wrecker and you got at least a fucking 12-pack of beer, which reminds me, I can't stress enough, being at 2019, that we all need to be a little bit more PC.
That's funny.
The guy's hilarious to watch, though.
All right.
Shit.
I think I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. All right. Well, thanks for everyone that's watching. There's still 12 people somehow. But
they're all asleep. They just forgot to turn YouTube off.
So I hope everyone has a good night. Make sure if you won, go to brick-slayer.com. Fill out the claim prize. So.
Yeah, did you actually get the names for the people that got the bricks?
Yeah, I'll see if they send me anything yet. I don't think they did.
All right.
But as soon as they do, I'll email you and then send you a text and let you know.
Hi, cool. Rick outside the box. She's been hiding in the background the whole time. She didn't say a damn thing all night. Just about.
Oh, yeah. Amazon has the same deals as Target now.
Who does?
Amazon.
Which one?
There's a whole bunch of them on sale. All right, that's it. I gotta go. Everybody have fun. We successfully fixed the printer.
Yay!
So,
Next week on Brick Slingers, we will fix something else electronic.
we could, I'm sure. I'm sure I could find some around here.
I got like 10 I swear I've got.
Well, I do have my other printer. I have 3 printers.
I've got
The other
like
one's working.
I've got 10 pieces of Bang & Olufsen stereo equipment I need to take apart and fix. Then I've got like 5 amplifiers that all have to be recapped. I mean, you have to go through the whole amp, and each amp's got like 88 capacitors in it that all need to be changed out.
That's crazy.
And I've got like 5 of those to do one of these days. Ugh, I'm dreading it. Probably the thing is, the amps, once you recap them, they're worth like $4,000 or $5,000 each.
Dang,
So-
that's crazy.
So eventually, someday, it will definitely be worth doing, but it's like a month. It would literally probably take me a month if I sat down and took all 5 of them and just started working on them. Probably take me a month to do them all.
Yeah.
I don't feel like dedicating a month to electronics work.
All right. Well, you have fun.
All right, guys. I guess everybody.
Later.
Bye. We'll see everybody next week. Bye-bye.